Well, good evening, good people. Mark Holmes here, of course, with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo over there. He's got his wings. And as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this Korean barbecue, good Lord. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Hope everybody's having a great day. Forgive me, I may be a little bit out of this because last night, we got bridesided. Let me make sure I don't have this. If I get this too close to the mic, you get a little bit of a wing, and I don't want you guys to get the wing. Last night, we got broadsided by the Cowboys trading for Trey Lance. I was not expecting that at all. And that set off a firestorm. And last night, I rented a floor sander at the Red Brick House, and I started sanding the floor upstairs. And I wanted to get the downstairs bedroom one sanded too. And so it ended up being, it's not on TV. You have to go to NFL.com, and we're waiting for the feed to start. But I ended up, it was like after the show, I was sanding, and my wife was like, "You need to come on home." I'm like, "I'm getting this floor sanded and varnished tonight." And I said, "I'm going to stay here working until I drop." And she's like, "Well, the house is going to be locked up." And it's like, "Well, the game is on NFL.com. So it's not on regular TV unless you're in Dallas." So she was thinking that I was just basically going to work until I fell out on the floor. I was like, no, I was going to sit in my chair and go through. So she was worried about me because she is my ride or die and resurrect chick. See, it's not enough to these days have just a ride and die woman, okay? If you got a real woman that's with you, she's going to resurrect herself and come back. Okay, I'm telling you, so that's what I got. So she came on over and worked with me last night, and we worked through the night. I worked 27 hours straight on the Red Brick House, and then drove 2.5 hours to get back home. And so I fell out when I got back, took a shower, and I took about a 3-hour nap, and I feel like I have literally been run over by a truck. So if I'm a little bit off tonight, forgive me. My daughter went out and got some Korean barbecue, and we got some Korean wings and stuff, and some kimchi slaw and stuff. And so I've hit that, and it's kind of like it's going whoop, whoop. But I did see today they have the new Pacquiao chip out at the 7-Elevens down the way. And so I need to know if anybody wants to get this year's Pacquiao chip. I know Game Time and Prime Time don't want it, but I'm going to pick up a bunch of those when I go back down next week. So let me know if you want one. I think, Game Time got one from me before, and I think, was it James Nooks got one and so on. It's on NBC. NBC, if you're local. Floors look nice. Yes, they are. Rich, they are. Look, I ain't got no money to buy no new floors. Those are the ones that were there. Those are the ones that we've been working on and throwing shit on and everything else. Amazing how they worked out. Ruben Walls. Oh, wait. I got to grab my mixer. Hold up. It's kind of crazy because you get used to being in one place and having your stuff ready to rock and roll. But I'm doing stuff in so many different places that sometimes it's hard to get used to being back here because I haven't been back here. And I've got some changes that I want to make on the studio here sometime between now and the kickoff of the game. Kickoff of the season. So I've got limited time on all this. But let me say hello to help me, Rhonda. What's up, Rhonda? Lady Libra in the house. What's up, lady? Joanne Gonzalez. What's up, JoJo? Angelica Barone. What's up, Angelica? And I'm a little behind, so forgive me. Like I said, I'm still kind of like in La La Land. Crystal. What's up, Crystal? And Linda, one of our lovely Eagles. Well, actually, she's the only lovely Eagles fan that we have. What's up, Linda? And did I miss anybody else? Okay, I think I got everybody. Thomas Garrett, what's up? How are you doing? Thomas, you were talking about the floors the other night, or last night. It seems like it was a blur. I could have used your help on that. The game is on NBC if you're in Dallas. What's funny, Rhonda? My Cowboys sister star, Tracy, runs everything, the Queen Bee. She will beg to differ on that one. She says, it's always, you make all the, I was like, I don't make it. I was like, honey, what you think about that? Carol, okay, I know you miss me. I know you miss me. I know you miss me, but line. What's up, Carol? Behave yourself tonight. My basement MMA sanding. Okay. I got you. True Blue, what's up? DJ V Nice. So how you guys feel? We're going to be joining Game Time and Prime Time and see. This will be a different feel than it was last weekend when they ate the chip. How you guys feeling? The whole Trey Lance situation. It's comical how last week it was all Trey Lance is a bum. Trey Lance, what a disappointment. Trey Lance is ass. And now it's like, well, do you think the Cowboys are sending a message to Dak Prescott? He's here to take his spot. It's like, what? So we hear that the Ravens, the Bills, and the Lions were all also interested in him as well. So does that mean that because people say that, of course, Dak Prescott's on the hot seat, of course. So does that mean that if the Bills had gotten him, that Josh Allen was on the hot seat? Is that what that meant? Does that mean they were sending a message to Lamar Jackson? Is that what that meant? I'm just asking for a friend. I doubt it, Mark. And I'm just sitting here. Michael Rodriguez, first super chat of the night. We'll do a drawing here for the game. Let me pull out some tabs here. So all those teams were interested in him. So does that mean that they're ready to move on from those guys? Michael Rodriguez. Shout out to Michael. Because had those guys traded for him, nobody would have said, oh, this is a message to Josh Allen. It's just, when it comes to the Cowboys, we all know that they get everybody, and I mean everybody, paid. And so, of course, they're going to be licking their chops Monday. And, of course, Jerry Jones, I just love it when everybody talks about us because we them boys. And we want them to talk about the Cowboys. Good or bad, we don't give a rat's ass. We just want them to talk about us because we them boys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, Jerry, we know what you're saying. I'm still trying to set up something here. Where is... Trying to get the scoreboard up and see if this game, it hasn't started on NFL Network yet. I mean, on the app yet. Let's see. Come on. Okay. It just still says, C Block still says upcoming. Will Greer pass 11 yards short left to James Brush, puts out of bounds at 41s. Don't tell me the app's not working. All right, NFL. You done got my money. Okay. Hold up. Okay, it may not have started yet on the broadcast, but we already have first down for the Cowboys. I am signed in. Okay. All right, let's try refreshing and see if it says it's playing at midnight. No, it's supposed to be live at 8. There it goes. It's live now. Okay, watch. There we go. Here we go. It's a little bit behind. Michael Rodriguez, Dak is the play caller. Yes, he is. So here's what the Dak Prescott haters will say. Dak Prescott, he's going to become a coach because he's not going to be the quarterback anymore. All right, we're across midfield. Will Grier leading his final drive for the Cowboys. And I don't have any sound. There we go. You can see a sparkling design. Yeah, this is going to be Miss Gibson. What's up? Rashid wasn't here when I got here, which means I don't have a headache today.
You know, he was not suited up for pregame warm-ups, Isaiah, and I think it's because he was focused on calling.
So, yeah, Rashid is not here. All right, Cowboys 2nd and 7 at the 43. Will Grier going deep. Overthrown.
And down on the sideline.
Let's go, Cowboys. Free. Oh, Lordy, Carol. Damn it, Carol.
During warm-ups, and I asked him, how did you get the
Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it.
It's a quarterback's dream, and as far as he's concerned, his goal today is to make Will Grier look good for other people. He says he's only had a chance to do this in video games, so to be the one on the headset, he's excited to do it tonight.
I think this is actually good that Dak Prescott is calling plays because, you know, this makes it easier if you're able to recognize the play calling and what plays would work best for each situation, then that can be beneficial when you're out there calling no huddle. And Will Grier dancing, prancing, buying some time, and completion to Jalen Tolbert. Scrambled, looking Romo S there. Riley, what's up, Riley?
Take the money out, all of it.
What's up, one of my wonderful ladies? Hope you're studying hard. Oh yeah, Carol never quits. Okay. Let's see. First down on the 27-yard line. Will Grier auditioning for somebody. Bootleg. Love seeing the bootleg. Boom.
See, doing that play right there, even though that's a little, 3 or 4 yard pickup, dump off to the flat, that's progress for Will Grier. In the last couple of weeks,
is Carol Cop Pizzle's burner account? Okay.
Threw that one with a little bit too much heat on it, but on that particular play, he took what the defense gave him. That's exactly what Coach McCarthy was looking for in previous weeks. So maybe somebody else.
All right, 2nd down and 6.
Something important in this.
Almost in the red zone. Nice way to start the game off.
2nd and 6. Staying ahead of the chains on this drive that started at their own 25-yard line.
Will Grier, Will Grier trying to say, hey, I can't believe you guys diss me like this.
This is Malik Davis.
Malik Davis with a nice run for about 12 yards. Malik Davis trying to say, don't get rid of me. Lola, Miss Hot Sauce, what's up?
Securing it to allow his man to get out to the
nice sweep outside. Malik Davis finding a nice spot.
Opportunity to get to the outside.
Twiz Digga, what's up, Twiz? I know you're kicking back and relaxing since your team played on Thursday night. All right. First down and 10 on the 12-yard line. Dak Prescott calling some good plays here. Textbook drive here with Dak Prescott. Up, penalty, false start. Is Rasheed okay? Should he go to the hospital? I tell you what, if he keeps on talking that smack about my Cowboys, he's going to go to the hospital again. He going to be going to the hospital. I can guarantee you he's going to be going to it. Lester Smith, shout out to you, buddy. How you doing today? And let me open up the Zoom. We're gonna zoom. Okay. 1st and 15 from the 17. The first mistake we've seen so far. Will Greer still dancing, prancing, buying some time, scrambling, gets out of it, picks up about 10 yards. Wow. And we got a penalty. Hot damn.
Duke Shelley, the call goes against him.
All right.
For the Cowboys.
Now, here's my take on this one.
Down here on the 2.5-yard line.
Here's my take. Dak Prescott calling this drive gives me confidence when he's out in no huddle. Watch Will Greer tonight have like 3 TD passes or something or other and go someplace and become a good quarterback.
2 tight end formation. Lipke the back. Fake to him. Roll right.
Will Greer. And he's running in for walks into the end zone. Boom. Will Greer with the touchdown.
Drive. The play caller, Dak Prescott. Who would have thought that Dak Prescott would have caught a bootleg on the go fly?
Yeah.
It's what he does best.
You can tell Dak is calling what he likes.
Opportunity to do the same. We're going to come here on the fake, boot out on the outside, give a chance.
Greer
His eyes are down.
sacrificing his body for the win.
Are you talking about me sacrificing the body?
Yeah.
That's what I do. Let me.
The Joe Boo wings.
Actually, they're not Joe Boo wings this time. These are actually some Korean barbecue wings here.
Little jerk wings.
No, these are like some crispy, sweet ones. I thought of you guys today when I was in Waynesboro, and I forgot to pick some up. But they've got this year's Pacquiao chips.
I'm out.
Hey,
I'm out.
You guys don't want me to pick you up one?
as a memory.
If you were trying to kill me, yeah, go ahead. That might do it.
Alrighty.
I saw my work with like, man, your boy is going through some things, man.
All right, it's not that bad now.
We're touchdown run.
Help me, Rhonda.
Not that bad.
Who are your guests and who are you
make it a
cooking
minute
for?
without drinking milk.
Rashid will probably be here, Rhonda. We'll end up having, the usual game day party. I'm sure the chef will be here and Mike will be here, and I don't know. Damn, Gina.
First game? Are you talking about the first game, Mark?
Yeah,
The first game, yeah, the Giant game. We'll be having a party.
Yeah.
Rashid and Mike were thinking about going to New York for the game, but the thing is Rashid's foot's still not quite ready. They have to go into that garbage ass stadium with the scooter, kneeling scooter and everything else.
I don't think that's a nice stadium.
Yeah, it's not AT&T.
Well, okay. Not many places are. You all of a sudden you're high end now. You don't want to go into a stadium. Don't go into the link.
Well, don't go into FedEx. If you go to FedEx, make sure you've had your tetanus shot.
That's all.
Alrighty, so Will Greer making a statement here tonight that you're gonna miss me.
What's up, Time Boy?
Okay, we're missing him.
I don't know. I tell you what. Here's what made me feel good: that Dak Prescott called that drive. Did you see how many bootlegs he did with that game?
He's
things.
probably telling him something. Here you go, coach.
Mm-hmm.
Put me in, coach. I can do it.
Come on, give me the ball.
Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
Put me in, coach. Let's see that. Replay.
Iron Hornet, man. Anyway, Pizzle coming or is that canceled? Pizzle is not welcome.
Pizzle coming. Who said? Oh no, Pizzle was never coming to my house. That's reserved for friends and family. Well, and we'll leave it at that. 75 yards and 11 plays. Did that impress you?
Not really, because the coverage broke down. I mean, the offensive line gave up pressure, but they held, and he scrambled around for 5, 6, 7 seconds, and guys got open.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're all backups. I'm not trying to be a killjoy here, but hey, that's fine. Malik Davis had a good run. I was telling Phil, I don't think Malik's going to be on the initial roster. Well, if he clears waivers, we'll bring him back. But I'm going to get into that.
He'll be back in Atlanta.
Yeah, he might be. But Mozzie's in there. Mozzie's in there for some snaps, and Sam Williams.
Well, of course.
Check this out. Look at Mozzie. Oof.
Are you caught up now? Oh, look at you. You're caught up on that. The app is exactly the same slot.
Yeah, the NFL.com is behind on these things.
Yeah, we're watching the app right now.
That's what I mean, yeah. That's a nice problem to have, that you have to add weights. I mean, add equipment.
Yeah.
Look, you're just going to start bench pressing cows.
He says nice stops in the backfield.
Neville Gallimore is in there. Devin Harper, Chauncey Golston. That number 91, look for him to be on the practice squad. Tyrus Wheat. I really like Tyrus Wheat. And, is Jabril Cox going to make this team? That's going to be the question.
Man.
What's up, Rhonda? How are you?
Here's the thing: is we have to realize we've gotten better talent, better talented people.
Yes.
From where we were. I'm not mad about that.
It's a good thing to have.
2nd and 8. Come on, get them down.
Weed, how is Lepke doing overall? Lepke, I think, is on the outside looking in right now, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
I'm interested to see 93.
Yeah. Yeah, Fahoko. Yeah, I think he's on.
Okay, 3rd and short. Nice. Nice penetration. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Jeff Lee, game time, Brian. Houston, no game. There we go. Mozzie Smith in there penetrating.
People are going to be cut by early next week,
Yeah, but some of them will be brought back. That's the thing is you get cut, but we know we're bringing you back.
Yeah.
And hopefully we end up bringing back a few people that are good to go along with them.
Yeah.
Damn it, I can't find it.
We're going to go after in the sense of O-line, if we're going to go after anybody that's cut.
All right, so do we think that Dak Prescott could be the new Kellen Moore? Huh? I mean, seriously.
No. No. Nobody can be the next Kellen Moore.
Okay, a better version of Kellen Moore.
Next Jason Garrett.
Come on, Jason Garrett. Calvin Williams. Shout out to Calvin Williams. I loved hey, nice drive. Lots of bootlegs, okay? I didn't get all of it because the feed was late. Look, I love J Tuck. Dak Prescott a better pay caller than Kellen Moore. Already on Twitter. 11 plays, 75-yard drive by Dallas Cowboys with Dak Prescott calling plays. So, could we have a return to quarterbacks calling plays on the field? All right, I'm trying to stir some shit up.
Like if your quarterback has the brain for it, I mean, honestly, it's just I think I would give Dak those keys. I mean, you're hearing how he didn't change too much, and I don't know if that was more of a buddy system with Kellen Moore, But if they're giving him the rights to do that on the line, I mean, at least he doesn't feel pressure like, oh, okay, if I change it, there's going to be some kind of a controversy. At least he'll have that freedom.
Well, Romo, actually, Jason Garrett would point out, well, Tony Romo changed that play because he basically threw him under the bus quite often. But that's the typical talking points you get is Dak can't read defenses. Dak's not intelligent enough to be able to do stuff like that. But I look at it and say the Cowboys have been pretty much the most effective when they're in like the 2-minute offense or the hurry-up offense where he's calling plays, not Kellen Moore calling some bullshit. You know what I mean? He's looking and feeling what's going on out there and knowing his guys being able to beat him as opposed to Kellen Moore looking at that chart and saying, here's my script.
Yeah, I kind of feel like he would be a better quarterback than he is an offensive coordinator in general because now
Terry Lee
relaying what he's seeing, he can just do it. You know how Dak is against the blitz. If you're bringing that blitz.
Oh, he's deadly against the blitz.
So, I mean, I'm also seeing the Tampa Bay Ravens game. Oh, here we go.
So, what was your guys' opinion of? Brian's not there. What was your opinion when you heard that the Cowboys traded for Trey Lance?
I thought it was a joke.
Take Cowboys. You thought it was a joke?
Well, because I didn't think we were in that market. The offensive line, they've been kind of going for people that we didn't really think the position. So I think, there was a lot of people that could have gone for a guy like Trey Lance.
Yeah.
But
rumors were that the Lions wanted him, the Bills wanted him, and the Ravens wanted him. The funny thing to me is all week we've been hearing about how much does he suck that he can't beat out, Sam Darnold for the backup role. He stinks. It is the biggest mistake out. Is he the biggest bust in the history of football? 3 number ones for that guy, and he's got 769 yards, right? They traded for the Cowboys, and now it's like, they're sending a message to Dak Prescott. What?
When I looked at it, I said, and I said this just a little bit ago on ours. When you look at him in general, I like the fact that he's a backup quarterback too. Dak had a lot of those similar.
Dennis Houston with the big catch.
If the play breaks down, but I like the fact that he comes in, with the West Coast. He's known for West Coast offense. He's known for bootlegging. So that stuff that is good. I mean, he needs to learn a lot, but. Let's be real, and I said this in the chat, and the chat was definitely jumping on this. Kyle Shanahan, he's not a quarterback whisperer.
Me too, Mark Hudson.
Nice run.
He might be great offensively, but he needs a quarterback that's already got something. Jimmy G, any of these guys, they have to have either a development, get his system, or they don't get his system. And
right.
He's not developing anything, and now he's around some guys that will develop him. So I'm interested to see where it goes, and I like the move.
Riley says that Mozzie is a work in progress. Well, first of all, let me say this, that very rarely do you have rookies that come out of the box and play like Micah Parsons. In fact, Micah Parsons' first game against Tampa Bay was not that good. And understand, this is not like old-time football where we had 4 preseason games and you had 2-a-days and everything else. There are up to 14 padded practices. And you're going from college now playing against the best of the best on offensive line. It takes some time to get up to speed and things. And people are looking to say, oh, man, he's got to get a couple of sacks a game and 5 or 6 tackles. That's not what they brought him here for. You guys don't understand the position.
When did Aaron Donald just like all of a sudden
nice pass.
Yes. No, not Sam Darnold. I'm talking about Aaron Donald. I'm talking about the defensive tackle. What did he do?
Will Greer, correct me if I'm wrong, is Will Greer looking really nice right now?
Yeah, well, you know what that's called?
No pressure.
Mark. He knows he's going. So let's just light it up. Yeah. Plus, he's fighting for his job.
He's playing loose and free right now. He's going to, I tell you what, just from this performance with Dak calling the plays, he looked pretty good.
That was a small window. Wow.
Yeah, there was no hole there.
All of a sudden they say, you know what? We're keeping Will Greer. Cooper Rush, sayonara.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
See you later.
There you go. That's the clickbait. Quarterback controversy in Dallas.
Or
Cooper Rush.
Cowboys lie. Cooper Rush cut.
Oh, boy.
We have a question here from Eric Wallace. Quick question here. I highly doubt Lance isn't the starter in all of this, right? Question mark. I feel like Dak is the guy. Yeah, Dak is the guy.
Oh my God! You know,
he's trying to go for the back.
Oh, look at this guy! Look at that! He missed a wide open guy. How about your boy now, Mark?
I didn't say he was my boy. I'm just saying there was a pass interference, illegal contact over there.
That should have been put on his numbers, man. Watch this.
Yeah,
crazy.
He looked like he put everything behind that too. He's like, "Oh shit, I missed it."
He had his hand. He had his Achilles in that throw.
He was like, "That could have been my $1 million throw right there."
Yeah, look.
Okay.
He was wide open. You don't get much more open than that in the NFL.
Looks like the real Will Greer has now shown up.
I don't know, Eric. That was a 59-yard field goal. If that's like, I'm following NFL Network and 59-yard field goal. You know, I don't expect your kicker to just be knocking those in. So.
Well, I mean, unless we had Money Maher, but Maher would hit those and not hit the regular ones.
I'm about to see it right now. Yeah,
I just wanted to be on the same. That was a hit to the head, number one. Jay Smooth, $2 super chat. What up?
Jay Smooth, what's up, man? They're playing in AT&T, soon to get what, $380 million worth of upgrades.
Is that what they're doing?
Yeah, I think most of it is stuff that's not necessarily you're going to notice. I think it's made for the World Cup.
That was long. That was 59 yards. He had enough distance though.
Doesn't matter if it doesn't go between the uprights.
He pulled it. So what's going to happen? Aubrey makes the team. Does he have to switch numbers or what?
I can't even say that one time. He says, say that 3 times fast. Will Greer.
Will Greer.
No, not the real Will Greer.
The real Will Greer please stand up.
I'm not going to do that. That won't happen.
Yeah.
59 is a long one, but I still think he should have made it. What, James Knox? Who has bad Wi-Fi? AT&T?
Oh, AT&T sucks, man. It used to be FedEx Field had good Wi-Fi.
Tell us what you really think.
No, it does, because I think it's intentional because they don't want anybody to broadcast from there.
Maybe.
Is he
being again, man? You got a lot of people in the little area too. So
there's nobody sitting behind you, Mark?
No, he wasn't here. I don't. Maybe he's scared. Maybe he said, "Oh, Mark's coming back today, man. I might need to jet out with all the trash I've been talking." Forgive me. I'm gonna eat this wing here, okay?
Nice.
How dare you?
It's a Korean, like sweet and sour barbecue wing. My daughter got me.
You made, yeah?
I didn't make it, dude. I passed the F out. I got home. I don't know how I got home. This was literally. You remember when we were driving to the draft?
Yeah.
You guys were passed out, but I was literally. It was like what 4 o'clock in the morning we got there, or 3:30.
Something like that. Oh yeah.
You know, you're just. It's like white line fever, and it's just like the exhaustion of finally getting there. That's how I felt today, and so I was just like, my wife was like, "Well, I'll keep you awake." And she's passed out the whole way.
Thanks, hon.
You know, I got no sleep at all last night. And so I'm just trying to stay awake because, you know, you get that little nod there. It's like, oh, man. It's like, keep it together. Had the old school rap on and everything else to try and keep awake.
I remember that. Yeah, I wasn't out for very long.
Oh, man.
God, really?
When I got home, took a shower, my wife was like, your ass is going to bed.
I love weed. I love Korean. Go Cowboys.
So I didn't cook.
And of course, with that 420 super chat.
Boss, let's see Boss Man Fat. Let's see it. Let's see what he does.
I love weed. I appreciate it. Okay, here we go. Defense. For some reason, I didn't really pay attention too much for that. Oh, Oakland. I keep saying Oakland.
Nice play on the ball.
Wanye. Oh, that's not Wanye.
Oh, I'm a little bit behind.
Gallimore, what's out there?
No, that's 40.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. He's not going to be on the team. It's a nice play.
2nd and 10 from the 49.
Right. Butler. Okay.
Here we go.
On the shoulder.
Sam Williams with some pressure.
Nice tackle. Butler
again.
Is that Muklamu getting some snaps?
Maybe a machine is Mark. He's doing a show on your YouTube. You're not home when you're home, not homework when you're not out working. Say what? Maybe a machine is Mark. He's doing a show on. Okay. Yeah, I'm a cyborg. Okay. Actually, I've got a couple of clones. Twist.
Mark actually wants to know, who do y'all see the Cowboys cutting on defense?
Pocket was closing there.
I think Gallimore is gone.
There's a flag.
I think Bossman makes the team.
Man, what about those guys that are like the young Lance? You know,
Blue and Silver. Shout out to Blue and Silver. A new channel member.
Guys cutting on defense. I think Gallimore gets cut.
You know what? He's had a good training camp, and I don't know that they want to give up on him.
There's just not enough spots. He's still. I mean, I don't know. They're not going to get rid of Bohannon. They're going to get rid of Gallimore.
Bohannon definitely not.
It was in the doghouse last year. I don't think he's going to make the team.
Is Lance playing tonight? I doubt it.
No, he's not there yet. He's in the air. He don't land until later.
We're one series. Oh, Ward. Well, we're watching on NFL.com. They're always behind because by the time they stream it in and out. So, what do you guys think about Amazon in negotiations with ESPN and ESPN looking to go into more streaming? Are you interested in spending about $35 a month?
I really like Amazon, and ESPN is trash. So hopefully together they equal out.
That's like Kmart and Sears joining together, right?
Yeah, they both went bankrupt. Is that what this is?
Yeah. Two bad companies together. Mozzie pushed in the pocket there.
Yeah, that was nice.
Fighting the double team. He split the double team there.
Wanye.
Okay, I'm going to see it now. All right. Well, yeah, but that's the problem right now.
That's an interesting.
There's a lot of reaction stuff.
Did you see that? Hold it. Did you see that set on the defense?
Yeah, you're right. He's
hold the fuck up. Did you see that defensive alignment for the linemen? You had both guards and centers covered by defensive linemen.
It was off to the right, right? Or our left
no,
to the right.
Mozzie lined up over the guard.
Yeah.
You had 3 interior defensive linemen covering up the guards and the center.
Nice.
If that's not going to stop the run in the middle, nothing will. And Mozzie got a pretty good push out there. If you had gotten good pressure from an edge rusher with that coming up the middle, that's a sack.
Jeff Lee, what up, man?
I support brick and mortar. Shout out to Joe. I subscribe to Sling TV for ESPN. 4th and 3. They're going for it. Sam Williams got a good push.
No. I see it. Ooh, okay, I see why. I see why now. Josh Daniels.
He sucks as a head coach.
Josh McDaniels.
He does suck as a head coach.
I'm old enough to remember when Cowboy fans, we need to go get Josh McDaniels. Okay. He's a Bill Belichick guy. He'll be great.
Say that about everybody that gets free. It's just like these guys remind me like of a neighborhood, and somebody puts something on. Like, we need to go get that couch on the corner. Like, we go get that barbecue. Yeah.
It just reminded me of the Big Bang when they got the chair and it turned out there was some kind of critter that was inside the chair. But
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
Eric Weir,
there.
$4.99 super chat. What is the one position after all the cuts from all the teams this week the Cowboys need to upgrade? Linebacker,
Cookie,
OL,
what's up,
etc.
Cookie?
Offensive line. I don't know what you guys think.
Shout out to the 500 people in the house. Appreciate the love and the support. We'll probably have a different look come 2 weeks from now. We'll be in the outdoor studio unless it's really like hot. Phil's got low bandwidth. That's what she said.
I would like linebacker and O-line some kind of depth.
Phil, you're having problems with your bandwidth.
Yeah, I told him that, but he never thinks it's him.
It's Florida, man.
It's like this. He's frozen.
Yep. He's got like the Philly 500 Wi-Fi.
He's got rabbit ears out of his attic.
Man, he's got dial-up or something, right? Damn.
What was that called? Man, what was that called, man? Early computers.
Well, I still have an AOL account, so don't talk to me, okay?
You'd hear the noises of you logging in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Something like that.
That's the truth. James Nooks, other prime time is supposed to make his Colorado coaching debut tonight.
Really?
7-0 lead on the Raiders late in the first quarter, and Mike McCarthy opened his defense in
All right. First quarter almost in the books. Yay. I can't seem to find it. Damn it. Because I was going to slap you in the face with it, Brian. They got the first down.
Good night.
James was like, my bad, he's not. Oh, fumbled by Tampa Bay. Oh, man.
What's up, Kiana Gibson? Jeffrey Hubbard? You guys are loaded over there. Darlene Mosher, what's going on?
Mozzie is looking pretty good tonight. Yeah. Now, this is third stringers that won't be making, teams and stuff. But still, you got to understand, you're a big man. You got to get the push. And he's getting the push. And he actually chased that down. He gets a half tackle on that one.
You can't unlearn 4 years of bad coaching at Michigan, or playing a certain way, I should say, in 3 preseason games and training camp. It's going to take Mozzie a while to get his footing. He's going to be a lot better.
Tackle.
Yeah, in 3 years, Mozzie's going to be totally, totally different. So, everybody's expecting.
I'm going to tell you, by mid-season, he's going to be different where he is right now.
Yeah, everybody's expecting him to come in and do. People don't understand. He is expected to stop the run and take double teams. Don't get twisted to the side. You got to stay square and push the pocket. His problem is, like Phil was saying earlier, right
Fight
now,
the double teams.
He's waiting, not being aggressive, and then he's trying to use his power to correct himself. He's just gotta. It's gonna take a little bit, people. He's not gonna necessarily be a starter. It doesn't matter who's starting. Yeah.
I'm gonna say this much right now. Even where he is right now is better than most of the nose tackle play that we've had in years.
Yeah.
He's better than Malik Collins right now. So I ain't mad at it.
Holding, bring it back.
Mm-hmm.
Being a Wolverine, you mean game time, Brian? Should have been.
I only know very limited about him, though. Mark Holmes. Kelly, what's up, Kelly? I can't. Sorry about that, guys. I got this earpiece in, and whenever I turn my head, the mic picks it up, and you get that. I'm sorry, don't mean to pierce your ears with that.
It wasn't bad.
All right, Cowboys up first quarter, 7-0. Are we gonna get our first? Our first win this preseason?
Could care
And
less.
I want us to get out of here. No injuries.
If we get a win, we get a win. That'd be great. Sure, why not? A win can't hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
At this point, it's those teams who go 3-0 in the preseason.
Dallas
games are all
Cowboy
that.
girl. Boom.
Oh, yeah, who got over there? Angelica's in the house. Karen DeGuide.
RG3 tweeted, Dak Prescott is the most scrutinized quarterback in the NFL. Every throw, every interception, every decision is broken down and criticized more than any quarterback in the NFL. Trading for Trey Lance only gives people an excuse to scrutinize even more.
Yep, James. No injuries is a win for me. Get that over Mark's face.
Okay. David Helsman. For clarity's sake, Dak Prescott has an actually very good NFL resume, an escalating cap hit, a no trade clause, and a no tag clause.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct. This
And
is
so you
correct.
can win anything.
And a quarterback with 200 career passing attempts.
Yeah,
And
right?
6 months, how much this side Dak Prescott will cost. Don't feel like it's leverage to me.
Stir in the pot, David. Stir in the pot.
I don't think I agree with you. The only thing this means for Dak now is the front office has slightly more negotiation leverage for Dak extension that is still inevitably coming. Yes. I don't know that this actually gives him any more leverage.
I don't think he does.
Because quite frankly, if you were to say, we're not going to pay Dak and we're going to go with Trey Lance and it fails, you know, are you ready to hitch your wagon to a guy that's got 200 passing attempts and hasn't been able to stay healthy?
He was asking them, hey, I want to go somewhere where I can compete for number 2. I mean, don't you want to compete for number 1?
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, okay, let's be clear here. He lost out to Sam Darnold, so at the moment that's wanting more.
Come on, Wanye.
Okay, so
every franchise, commits to Sam Darnold until Sam.
Oh, that chicken's good, Jay Smooth. Shout out to you, buddy.
For real. And then they bail out very, very quickly. So, yeah, he can get the second job all he wants. You know?
Well, to be clear here, what he's saying is I just want to be able to beat out Cooper Rush.
This year it's not going to happen, but
next year Cooper Rush will be gone. There's no way you're going to pay Cooper Rush and him $5 million.
Oh, really?
And the other thing you can look at this too is, and this is what I said to Game Time last night. Somebody could end up saying, we need a quarterback and trade, try to make a trade for him. This could be Steve Walsh all over again. 3rd and 20.
Got Bell in there. 3rd and 20.
They're already lining up for a field goal.
On 4th.
No injury is a win for me, and I don't hope for and I don't hope the Cowboys.
There's how it's done. 7-3.
I like it. Yeah. Oh man, that's not right.
Gallimore or Armstrong? Who should we trade? Here's the thing. People will say, "Oh, we should trade." The cut thing is Tuesday. Not too many people are going to go ahead and make trades. I mean, yeah, we did for Trey Lance. Apparently, other teams did as well. But you're not trading for a Gallimore or Dorrance Armstrong at this point. I just don't see too many trades being made between now and Tuesday. There'll be too many guys out there.
Only way it's going to happen is like you're about to say, Mark, is if it's somebody that's coveted that more people want to get a hold of and they want to get away from that whole waiver wire. Yeah, so I can totally see that. But Gallimore, you think Gallimore one of those guys? I think he falls right under that category of, no, I'll just wait to see what you do.
Right.
How you like it? What do you think about the tight end?
Couch, wait, hold on.
Keep 4?
Hold on. Cloud's Coffee. What do you mean I'm not supporting him? I said it was a good move because for a multitude of reasons. It's an upgrade over Will Grier. Am I wrong? Or does that remain to be seen? You have a guy who was highly touted that went for 3 number ones. You got him for a 4th round. He's $900,000 this year. He's $5 million next year. So where is it that I'm not supporting the guy? I said and let's be clear here. NFL players are a piece of meat. NFL players are pawns. And people get traded and moved and cut and brought back and everything else left and right. And those who have more pieces to work with are in better shape. So this has nothing to do with me trashing or not supporting Trey Lance. I could look at it and say so far with his pedigree, as they put it, he has been not good. That's why they moved on after spending 3 number ones on him.
Victor Jimenez, he's not there yet. Oh,
Klaus, you know what? Well, Klaus Coffee. Wait, Brian, do you think I've been negative on Trey Lance?
He's in the air.
Do you guys think?
Plane wasn't landing to lose.
Do you think I've been negative on Trey Lance?
I didn't hear a negative. No.
Good old Clouds Coffee said you sound so negative. Even Game Time Brian had to stop you about your negativity yesterday.
That may be somebody else.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Because you were. It was a little bit.
Yeah. I didn't know. I told you. Wait, what? I was the one that said, here's another great reason to have him here. He knows the playbook of San Francisco, a team we have lost to twice in the playoffs. That's another bet. I went through and I listed all these different benefits of having the guy.
Listen, you're always in the,
No matter what I do, somebody's going to bitch about me.
Yeah, the line, like the famous line, player acquisition is a 365-day-a-year job. They're always looking to upgrade. And they upgraded.
Yes.
With a young, talented, raw, needs to... You know what he needs, Mark? He needs to go... Now everybody says, oh, you're going to Dallas. Dallas is the biggest bright lights, biggest city. He's not going to be the starter.
Right.
Phil just pointed out everything that with the... or whoever it was, the guaranteed contract, the no trade clause. Dak's not going nowhere anytime soon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? He's going to come in. He's going to learn the system. He's going to just stay in the background and just take a big friggin' deep breath. He was a raw quarterback coming out of North Dakota State.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, of course.
I could have sworn.
Step back and go. Yeah. Are we talking about Tom Cruise?
Whoa.
Go.
Going for 2, huh?
Okay, Skull. Understand, we are the anti-Baltimore Ravens. We always lose in preseason, okay? We lost last year in preseason, and guess what? We were 12-5. We lost in preseason the year before, and we were 12-5. We didn't play a single starter. Come on, people.
Come on, bro. Learn the game.
Literally talking about me being negative. Oh, this coaching staff is the same. They suck. We haven't won a preseason game. Are we talking about a preseason game?
Trey Lance?
I was say, until they do the preseason, like the summer league, where there's a championship at the end of the preseason, I don't really care.
Gina Dallas Diva, what's up?
What's that?
And then we got Karen. What's up? Karen's in the house. Shout out to everybody who's here.
That's not right to call somebody a Karen. Oh.
Her name is actually Karen. See, you're trying to start some shit. But hang on.
Oh, here we go. He's gonna light you up again. As long as we have Dak, it's done. 2 times in a row, even with a better offense, a new offense coordinator. That looks like our boy.
VIP services. Woohoo! This is. Hold it. This is. I want to back up real quick for 1 second here because. Thank you, Robbie. I appreciate this. So let me see if I got this straight. Dak Prescott calling plays. Will Grier goes down. This is a consolation bowl. We're leading 7-3. We're almost in scoring position here. And we got a guy who's bitching about the coaching and same old Cowboys in preseason. Seriously, people? We talk about a practice game, not a real game, not the games that we love, not the 17. We talking about
ready for the
practice game.
They're bitching and moaning because they're trying to get ready for the season as well. Oh my God, Prescott! So it's just let them get ready for the season as
Anything less than Super Bowl appearance is a negative. Okay. All right.
Well, I'm
not wrong.
Simi Fehoko has showed up. There he is, Mr. Maybe
I think
Practice
there's
Squad.
people that made this roster and made a point, like Tolbert, for example. There's just guys that, okay, now we've seen enough. Fehoko getting some playing time here. He looks like he looks at his expression. Fehoko looks like they already told him in the beginning of the thing.
It looks like he already got his papers. Now, let me ask you, what's the difference between being on the roster and being brought back on the practice squad? How much is the money difference? Is it a lot?
I think it is.
I think it is too.
I think you're like hundreds of thousands of dollars versus. Let me see if I can find that real quick.
Zero if you don't make it.
No, I'm saying if you don't make the 53,
We could be normal like us.
I'm just curious what the drop off is. Could you imagine? That's
Well, it may have changed some though, because like if you're Simi Fehoko, your pay is not going to adjust from what your original contract was. You know what I mean?
But if they're signing you back, isn't that like?
Now that may be true. Now that may be true too.
Deal. Yeah.
Then that's a new deal.
Yeah.
Deuce is not playing, Mark Hutchin. He's not playing.
That lets you know that he is definitely in their plans.
Tom Brady is there.
Tom Brady's there? Where at? In the sideline? What's he doing there?
Oh, he was talking to Jerry Jones on the sideline and stuff.
Yeah, talking to Jerry.
Hey, Tom, you think you can come back and give us one more?
Man, that's not too bad, man. That's actually not too bad.
I don't even know how.
Players on NFL practice squad earn a minimum of $11,500 per week, or $207,000 for the entire season. In 2022, however, that minimum for players who had accrued less than 2 seasons, that number increased to $15.4 thousand per week, or $277,000 for 18 weeks if the player had accrued 2 or more seasons. Okay.
Wow. But still, what's the minimum? What's Fehoko? Let me go to over the cap.
That number increases to $15,400 per week, or $277,000. I'd take a couple of years in practice squad and be okay.
I know, but if you're already making the big bucks being on 53, like Fehoko has been, to now being, you're taking a pay cut.
Let's see.
Fehoko was making $940,000 this year. Yeah, Fajoko's making $940,000, so he's going to go from $940 to $277. That sucks.
If he gets cut, I think if you get cut and brought back, because then that contract's gone. But then, hold on. See, this is okay. There's all kinds of stuff. Okay, so if you cut Semi, then you're going to take a dead hit of like $120,000, right? And then you bring him back. There's got to be. You can't. Well, I don't know.
I don't know all the little ins and outs.
Jerry Jones with the whole DeMarcus Ware to the Ring of Honor. It's about the players.
Oh man.
I was like, this is where you're going to burn in football hell.
And now you're starting to hear everybody else with like close to the situation saying, it's not just Jimmy Johnson. And I agree with this next statement, but Harvey Martin should be brought in to the Ring of Honor, which I agree with that.
Yeah.
But, now they're saying, well, it's not an immediate issue. I don't understand why we're playing.
It was just a couple of weeks ago, we was talking about Jimmy Johnson. Well, there's several coaches that I'm considering. What? First of all, what other coaches are you considering? What other coaches are you considering? Barry Switzer?
Barry Switzer was a buffoon.
But he got a Super Bowl. Honestly, I tell you what, that would not surprise me if Jerry Jones did do that, just to go ahead and say, I'm going to bitch slap. Oh, jeez.
Coach Clapp, Mr. 8 and 8. Do you believe we had him for 10 years? Do you believe we had him for 10 years? I gotta go put my knee in.
Skull. Whatever you say. Mark talks about Josh Allen playing worse than Dak. The Bills are going against the Bengals, the Chiefs. He's still a turnover machine, bro. And you know what? Here's what's cool, Skull. You are entitled to your opinion, and I'm entitled to my opinion. I can look and say that Josh Allen has more turnovers in the NFL in the last 3 years, mainly because Carson Wentz isn't staying healthy enough. And has turned the ball over in key situations, like, I don't know, throwing interceptions in the end zone during in overtime, and literally having his wide receiver saying, bro, what the F, bro. So whatever. And I don't see Josh Allen, with all of the talent he has and everything else, going to Super Bowls either. Okay? So Skull, take that. That's Skull F, okay? This goes back to what RG3 said. The most scrutinized quarterback in the NFL, where every single play that he makes, every throw, every interception is dissected. Michael Rodriguez. Shout out to you. You would think that the only guy who threw a single interception last year was Dak Prescott. Mahomes owns Josh Allen like Dak owns Daniel Jones. Like, seriously, Skull. Gear is at least pumping up some good tape. Maybe someone will want them for the practice squad. Eagle fan right here. Fly, Eagles, fly. Leonard, they're irrelevant.
So, Victor, Jimenez says, how many games is Brian going to go over to your house, Mark? So I guess we got to wait till Brian comes back to find that out.
As many as he wants.
2, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what it is? My plan from Verizon. Switch now and they'll give you NFL Sunday ticket from YouTube TV on them. This girl's amazing. Another amazing plan? Backing away from here.
I can't believe the season's already about to start, man. Getting close. Front office is actually making moves, which is kind of crazy.
Let's see if I can find it.
Sorry. All right.
Let me see if we can get it. Let's see.
Some of these guys on here, I was thinking. Of course, we're talking. Brian's going to do his who's going to make the roster and everything. And I don't know if you're going to end up doing one as well, or you're just going to do like a reaction to actually make the roster. But there are some spots in there, man. The running back, the tight end. I'm interested to see if we're going to be, at all at any point rolling for neither one of those positions, because of course it takes away from other positions. The wide receiver, are we carrying 6? Who's that 6-1? Is Fahoko out? Is Jalen Brooks in? Is Jalen Brooks going to be dangled out there? It's just a lot. I mean, if Stevens, if John Stevens doesn't have that happen, is he the 4th tight end that could possibly make this roster where McKeon gets pushed out again? But now with that not happening, does McKeon make this roster?
Okay, so hang on, hold on for just 1 second here, because I want to show this clip here, because everybody talks about how Dak is garbage. This is an overtime. In overtime, Josh Allen, okay?
2nd and 10. Allen steps up and throws an interception.
Threw that into double coverage.
This heavyweight bout. The Vikings with the knockout blow.
Had he not made that interception, they could have at least tied the game by kicking a field goal. So, look at this.
2nd and 10. Allen Steps up and throws. An interception.
Short into double coverage. Come on, man.
In this heavyweight bout, the Vikings.
This is the bullshit that people. Oh well, Josh Allen. You can't compare him to Dak Prescott. Ain't nobody talking about the interceptions that he had or the fumbles. Ain't nobody talking, right? Come on, man. I get tired of the bullshit after a while.
31 other teams don't hate the Bills. Only like 3 other ones. So that's within the division.
Yeah. And of course, oh well, he plays in a tough division. Oh, okay. Has that division really been that tough lately?
I would say New England's not as, New England's on the climb. Miami has this, up and down. So, yeah.
Miami's had the same record 2 years in a row.
And then the Jets. Oh, yeah, the Jets could be something. I don't know if they're
could be, but they ain't done jack either. So, you know how it is. It doesn't matter. They're just going to come in and trash the Cowboys because that's what they do.
Exactly. But I mean, I'm excited about this year's roster. I mean, they keep improving, but I do like what McCarthy's doing, and who they're keeping, and it just seems like really like Will McClay's doing a really good job of course scouting has been on point, but the draft for the past couple of years have definitely been on point. I feel kind of like Dan Quinn is a really big part of it, so it's a lot of pieces that have come together. Now with the Schottenheimer whole thing, that seems like a very great piece that's going to be added into the mix. So I'm expecting a lot of improvements. I'm just interested to see the health of this offensive line. If they, where's that depth?
Yeah, there is not much depth there. But I was, when they drafted Schoonmaker, I did tell you his versatility down in the red zone is going to be key, and that just showed. What up, Lord Nova? What up, man?
Okay, you guys won't see this, but those at home watching, this is the Cleveland Brown Dallas Cowboys game where Dak Prescott's got 3 touchdowns and all this, and everybody said, oh, it was a garbage time. We almost came back, and had we stopped the Browns at midfield, we win this game. But the worst play that I think I've ever seen by defense in my life was them trying to stop Odell Beckham Jr. Aldon Smith should have actually got him in the backfield, takes a terrible angle. We literally have guys running out of bounds in front of him. Your safety looks like a freaking lead blocker. Let's go to the tape here. And mind you, look at on the bottom up there where the Browns had 20 yards that quarter and the Cowboys had 215. But Dak Prescott takes the blame for the game. Let's watch this play. Look at this.
Mayfield on a fake, flip to Beckham.
Alden Smith should have had him there for a 15-yard loss. Now look at the two guys right here, 27 and 48, will run out of bounds and never even see him. Okay, your defensive lineman has the poorest angle ever up through there. And then Jalen Smith, starting over. Jalen Smith doesn't even get anywhere close to him. Poor angles. This was the defense that we had. You see D-Law just jogging, and Jalen Smith just getting outrun.
Touchdown, Cleveland!
Yeah, really different defense, definitely.
People,
and in the highlight of our
that's where we were on defense 3 years ago.
Mark Hutchin, yes. Isaac Alarcon will be cut, and he will be brought back to the practice squad. He will. Lord Nova, you live in the city or the burbs.
So I don't think people understand how bad.
Victor Jimenez asked Brian, how many games at Mark's house are you going to do?
I don't know that. He's tired of seeing me. Touchdown Raiders. I think Mark's tired of seeing me, so he's, it'll probably be a while.
What are you talking about, dude?
I'm joking.
You know what? F you, man.
He's tired of seeing
I
me,
actually,
man.
no, you know what? I'm glad I didn't send that text because I was going to send you a text. Man, you're a true blue friend, man, and I appreciate you.
I said you're tired of seeing me. I'm just playing with you. Take a breath.
I say that about my wife too, but but I enjoy seeing her at times too.
Last night, you called her.
You're gonna get him in trouble.
Oh, did remember I was? Before I sent you that message,
she came back to the red brick house.
she came back to and scared the shit out of me. Okay. Okay.
14-10.
No, because for some reason I kept having this feeling like somebody was watching me over my shoulder last night, and I'm sanding the floors and stuff, and then all of a sudden I hear a boom downstairs. I'm like, the fuck is that? It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. What is this? Do I want to go? And she turned off all the lights when she left downstairs.
I know.
So it was dark downstairs. I hear a boom, and I'm just like, do I want to go down there in the red brick house? This is the first time I've been here this late at night. And she's like, I'm back. I'm like, well, call a brother and tell her you're coming so I don't get scared.
Victor, I'm going to be in New York for the first game of the year. So it won't be that game. I don't know, man. We'll have to figure something out. You know, Mark always has a house full of people, you know, but I'll try and get down there. Brian, Mark will put you to work. Yeah. Mark?
Yeah, he does.
Mm-hmm.
He will. There's nothing wrong with that. You got to pay your fare when you get there. You can't just be freeload. Nah, he actually is a great host. So, but yeah, I haven't even looked at it honestly, Victor. I haven't.
Well, I know you're going to the New York game, right?
Yeah, I'm going to the New York game.
So I guess it's just as in the sense of the broadcast, I'm trying to figure out, like, oh man,
Well, no, I'm not leaving till Sunday, Phil.
Maybe have you tuned in.
I'm not leaving till Sunday.
Riley's like, so you think the place is haunted?
I mean, what about doing live during the game? You know, like we've been doing.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Maybe you tune in here and there.
So
Live from the game.
So Riley, here's what
We're
happened.
looking live.
Here's what happened. Somehow on my phone, I don't know if have you guys had this happen with your phone where your videos or pictures are backwards?
Yes.
So I'm sitting there looking because everybody's like, my brother's like, what happened on these videos? He's like, because I'm disoriented because everything's backwards. Yeah. And so I was editing in Klein and I was trying to get it right. So it has a reverse button. So I reversed one of the videos, but when it reversed it reversed my voice and played it backwards.
Ooh, that was weird.
And so people are like, "Oh my God, the house is haunted." Mark, your video, it's like the devil's taking you over. And so I kept thinking that in my mind. So I'm here sanding the floor and going back and forth and all that. And
the floor.
And it was kind of crazy. Uh-oh. Is my system shutting down on me?
Back to the car.
Okay.
Back on the floor.
Where'd you guys go?
Sand the floor.
Did you see? Did you guys watch? Did you watch Hard Knocks this week?
No, I have not seen TV this week at all.
This week, yes. Oh, come
Ralph
on,
Macchio showed up. Ralph
Michael
Macchio.
was eager.
He was good for his age. He's 60.
Michael, we're looking at the Carolina game, and I'm trying to figure out which game in Dallas I'm going to go to.
He's 60. You don't believe me?
No way. I don't believe it.
No way. I like that guy. You ever see the No Way guy? No way.
The $5 super chat on Mark's thing. He says, "You're going to any games this year?" I'm going to the Arizona game. Well, before they answer, Michael, I am going to possibly go to the Miami-Dallas game right on Christmas Eve. So that's the one that I plan on going to.
You're right, Phil. He's not 60.
Who's next? I'm not far from it.
61, Phil.
He's like 40-something, high 50.
He's 61,
Oh, my
Phil.
God. Really? Oh.
He was born November 4th, 1961.
So crude.
You know, people ask about the house being haunted and stuff.
Man, good for him.
I've seen things in my parents' house, which is a house that was built in like 1870s. But if somebody, you get a ghost that says "get out," well, okay. Well, what if I don't? What you gonna do about it? Seriously.
This is a wonderful house. Sorry I can't stay. Eddie Murphy, remember that?
Oh no, I've made peace. Listen, I let the spirits
What was
know,
up with that
bro.
water bottle? Come on now, let the cat out of the bag. What were you doing?
What?
You had the water bottle. It was rolling back and forth on the.
That
table.
would okay. I think here's what I think it was because the table has. I think the table has a little bit of a curve to it. It's plastic. There is a ceiling fan up there, and also the ceiling registers. And I think it was just.
Like, you gotta be kidding me.
I'm thinking that it was trying to roll downhill, but then the fan would push it back up. But it just kept, it wasn't me touching it. It was doing it on its own. I think it was the ceiling fan, but who knows?
Nothing was more freaky than when we were at Stewart's house. Now the doors, I think, was the draft.
That was the draft, yeah.
Okay.
But literally on cue, it was like, "Come on in, Stewart."
When your thing moves, that was not. When your
shoulder down.
Your round thing with all the names.
Yeah, and I've had like a door over here in my studio open up and close. So, you know,
I was there, or I was watching when I saw it move, and then when I was over your house, I was moving it. There's no way that moves like that by itself.
They haven't hurt me, so we're cool.
No, nobody's saying you hurt. I just think it's neat.
You know, they don't smell bad. You know, they don't take a whole lot of space. You know, they're not eating up the food, so we can get along. And the same thing with the Red Brick House. Hey, look, people.
Chris Tucker, mine goes to Root. They answer the phone. They
Blue
don't
Virus,
over.
what up, man? Long time.
Angelica, what's going on with Terry Bradshaw? I hadn't heard. Is he okay?
Oh, let me look that up.
Look at that. What's up? Game time.
Riley, it may not be that the house is. It may be that they're just following me around because they're just having fun with me. If anything, Mark Holmes, you cast out demons. There you go. He has cancer. Oh, man. Well, cancer is not a death sentence these days.
NFL Hall of Famer has cancer. Oh, man.
What cancer does he have?
I just heard, I saw the other day, Bray Wyatt. And I was like, whoa, I was surprised by that one. I was like, I saw him and I was like, whoa, I haven't seen him in a while. I wonder what's going on. And then boom, that was.
Oh, man. Wow, this is very curable if you catch it early. He underwent treatment for bladder cancer, including surgery, and also underwent treatment for a Merkel cell tumor, which is a form of skin cancer. Folks, I may not look my old self, but I feel like my old self.
Yeah. And that's true. And everybody in here who's over 50, like me, make sure you get your colonoscopy because that's one of those ones that your colon and rectal cancer, if you catch it early, it's not bad. If you end up, when you actually have symptoms, it's too late.
Yeah, I got mine done. So I don't have to go back for another 10 years. So,
no, I have to get mine done every year because I had some really big
that was a nice
polyps.
hole right there, boys.
That's what she said.
Yeah, nice flag though. What was the flag? Holding off.
Yeah, that's why there was a nice hole, boys. Terry Funk died. Bray Wyatt.
So, thoughts on Dak Prescott's play calling?
Yeah, I like it.
It's been
Better than
good.
Cooper Rush?
It's been going. I mean, we haven't had too many drives that have stalled.
I noticed a lot of runs.
But then again, we are going against 5th and 6th and 7th stringers, so.
Yeah, right. But you know what? Like the first two games, it seemed like our backups were always going against the stars of the other team. So it's good to be a little level, the playing field right now. So, you know. Brian, are you doing a fan meetup for the Philly game? Yeah, Victor lives near me, Mark. He's probably about a half hour. We got Lord Nova, who lives in Philly. You know, we got a bunch of people that want to hang out at the Philly game, but we got to make it happen. I don't know. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, because he's a better quarterback. Who are we talking about, Dirty Sanchez?
We're going to try and get him, Victor. We're going to try and get him.
Well, if quarterback doesn't work out for him, he can coach. I'm turning 45. I'll need to become a CR non-virgin. Okay.
Fabrice has a microchip to digitally control how much scent is released so it doesn't fade. Does mine have a microchip?
Runs are good if you can run, Captain
I'm
Obvious.
excited for my fantasy football draft tomorrow. Yeah, I got a draft tomorrow too. I just put 2 8-pound pork butts in my smoker. I'm gonna smoke them all night. I got
That's
my
not a double
sous chef
entendre.
over there. She's cutting up. She's getting my ribs ready for tomorrow. I'm gonna do some ribs. So I'm smoking some meat, smart.
All right. Smoking that ass.
Coming for your meats.
That sounds like a t-shirt to me.
Yeah, right. Did
That
you see
ass.
Philly 500's first response? Dak's on his way out. He's
Yeah,
a troll.
of course, he's always right about everything.
He's a troll.
That sucks, Cookie.
What happened?
Bland diet. No, Cookie was saying that he had irritable
bowel. Oh yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, a bland diet. That's never good. Blue virus, throw that in our face. Yeah, I'm doing baby back ribs and some wings.
What did Lord Brunson
This
say?
guy.
Oh yeah, Lord Brunson is the. I can't with him, man. Can't with Lord Brunson. I can't. I welcomed him on our show. He don't want to have an intelligent discussion. He just wants to troll.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right, Lord?
Yep.
You watching? Yeah.
Eric Greer says, "I'd like to see more opportunities for field goals in the second half. Got to see what we have." So you're gonna treat it like a fantasy Madden thing. You're just like, all right, the goal here is to kick field goal down the.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
So yeah,
he's gonna be fine. No worries.
good. I think he's been doing pretty good in camp.
Yeah.
So
you know what I like? His kickoffs go way through the end zone. He's got a killer leg. He just he had a 59-yarder.
and he does
see.
kick off.
Here we go right now. A 2-minute offense. Dak calling the plays.
All right, let's see how
Boom.
Dak calls this.
There you go. Loop key getting a lot of work tonight.
Giants' weakness is their linebackers. They just picked up.
Shit.
Oh,
Cramp.
ooh.
Yes, the second. That's not good. Face your toe towards you. Toe towards you. He's going down. Those cramps will do it, man. Those cramps do it. Hey, middle of the night, you ever get those? Woo! That'll wake you up.
Not now, right?
Got the meat cramp. That's what it is.
Shit.
Tonight, no more? Yeah, but we have to do the muscle.
Yeah, exactly. Out of nowhere, he's got a cramp. Gina, Dallas Diva, what's going on? Eric TD, I haven't seen it yet. So 3rd and 15, you're telling me there's a TD here? Let's see this baby.
Running, bumbling,
Hydrate,
stumbling.
exactly.
Look at Will Greer
So this says you need to hydrate.
doing a Lamar Jackson. First down.
Look at this guy. Cooper Rush. You're out.
Lordy.
Oh, look, he came back. He came back from his cramps to make that call. Mark is a killer.
Sacrifice, baby.
Yeah, I've been there, man. I've been there.
Yeah, the cramp is really nice. Occasionally I get one. I'm like,
Cowboys
wing cramp.
moving it.
I love wing cramps. Yeah.
Look at Hunter Lefty.
Woo,
Ooh, dude. This is, you ain't gonna. He's looking too good, Lefty.
Oh, man.
Nice. Hunter Lipke.
I gotta do it.
Touchdown. Oh.
Lefty touchdown. You all right, Mark?
I need the ho.
Sound like Tim Allen looking for.
All right. Stumbled all the way in, but got it. You know, when your head's bigger than your body.
You can't sit back down, Mark. You can't. You got to keep moving.
Got me again. Yeah, JoJo, we definitely got you. I hate that. I do voice to text. A lot of times I'll do that to Brian and it's just totally off. I'm like, I'm
sorry guys.
Yep, Gina, you were right. Dak is calling the plays. That 2-minute warning didn't mean anything. That 2-minute drive, exactly. He's definitely known for that. But he's given Hunter the ball. I mean, whether he's handing it off, they're tossing it. I mean, they're definitely giving him a chance. You know, Malik Davis, he's kind of the reliever. So, oh, I like that. I like that blue virus.
Cut and brought back.
I think so too.
You're my boy, Blue!
This sucker won't let go. Oh my God. I can't get this damn cramp out.
Where is it?
Right, top of my back.
Calf?
No.
Your back?
Hamstring.
Oh, okay.
I got one in my groin last mile of getting here. Inner thigh. Oh, fuck. Man. But this one is like literally like.
Banana.
Oh, fuck. I guess when you don't fucking go to bed. Oh,
Victor Jimenez says, Mark, you got to do a seal stretch.
What's the seal stretch?
That type
like
of seal.
that or like the baby seal? That's what I caught. That's like, clap your hands, man.
Oh, man. This is still preseason, people.
All right. Mike is like, can we get to the regular season?
Yeah, I believe that. All right, kickoff. Let's see what he's talking about. Yep, kicking it out.
All right,
field goal.
so
that should be 3 points.
Micah
right
looks
there,
real
man.
happy, don't he?
Yeah, he's like, man, I want to be playing football.
Yeah, 7-11.
Rum helps.
Open.
Tell Mark to drink some apple vinegar. It will help him out. A little apple cider vinegar, Mark.
Okay. Usually I drink.
With that, so you can't just drink it raw. You got to put a little bit in water.
That's what she said.
Well, what'll happen is it'll rot your esophagus.
Actually,
Giants fans are
I love
already
actually the
talking
taste of
smack.
Masonic vinegar.
Tastes like chicken.
Will Greer, 18 of 23, 182 yards, 2 TDs, and rushing 4 carries, 49 yards.
All right, going back.
Fuck, that's a hell of a first half. Dude's got what did I tell you? I said watch Will Greer end up having like 4 touchdowns. I'm drinking Essentia water here. I got the big bottle. Oh. It was one of those ones where I just moved, bent my leg, and it just like tightened up on me.
Ooh. How dare you?
Mark Holmes comes back into the game.
I was saying, yeah.
I need to. I gotta move it around some more. Try so I can stretch it. Oh Lordy, it's still there. Oh, crap.
It is lingering.
Crap.
All right, we got to get it. 11 seconds left on my clock. Oop, overthrows it. What do you got? Not 7 seconds for me.
What, is he locked up again? Yeah, I got 7 seconds as well. Where'd Mark go? He's cramping again?
Mark said he had to walk it out. He's walking it out.
Pause. Gotta walk. Listen.
Yay, Dak Prescott.
4 seconds left.
Will that be cut or kept? Mark, I definitely I'm gonna work on. He's gonna be a bubble guy, but I think they want him on the team. But I think if you want him on the team, don't mess around, and you're gonna have to carry 4 running backs.
Pedialyte. There you go. What's going on here? They're going to kick a 62-yard field goal.
Man, he nailed it.
60.
Did he? The good kicker right there. Got him. So that brings you down to one score lead.
Yeah. It's crazy. These kickers, man. How much they're like kicking now.
Everybody else's kickers, not our kickers. Our kicker can't make it.
Yeah, well, okay. That's
he
true.
had 59-yarder. You act like it was going to be something outer worldly. It wasn't a good attempt either. So, but anyway, let's get to the chat here. He's crawling upstairs. Mark. Mark is
no pain, no gain.
Yeah, no pain, no gain. He has some issues with cramps. He always does. I think Hunter Lepke, I originally had him being cut and brought back onto the practice squad. I had us keeping 3 running backs, but I don't know, man. He's had a great game. Where do you guys see Jonathan Taylor ending up?
I would keep Hunter over Davis, for example. So, yes. I mean...
Yes.
So, I mean, at least you have the feeling that Davis could come back onto the practice squad. Yeah. But, yeah, I would be okay with that.
Hey, Mark Hudson
would keep 3 quarters. I think so, just
they're
because...
Have to. You have to.
You need to, in order to have that emergency quarterback, and, to do that whole switcheroo.
You're not going to trade for Trey Lance and then release him. You're not going to release Cooper Rush. You could, I guess, but I don't think that's happening.
And Jack is like, as a fullback? I don't know. I haven't seen him do too much fullback. That's the problem. It just hasn't been used as a traditional fullback. Yeah. And so I
think you can get him back on the practice squad. I really do. But I don't know. Which Eagles O-line got hurt? Somebody got hurt for the Eagles O-line?
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
I didn't see nothing.
I hope it's more somebody trying to make a roster kind of thing if it is. But
let me look at Mark's chat here. I think he's short yardage back, I feel. Him and Deuce Vaughn, just 3 running backs game time. Linda, I'm going back and forth. I haven't nailed down the numbers. I'll do that early in the morning, and then I'll do a video. I was originally just based on everything else we need to keep in our offensive line. I think we're going to go heavy there. I was thinking 3 running backs, but that would mean releasing Hunter Lepke. So I already have Malik out. So obviously you're going to bring them back. I think Lepke, you would try and bring them both back. So that's going to be interesting.
Well, some of those guys can dangle in the secondary, and so maybe there.
Okay.
Victor wants to know who's our
ball hip injury
lineman. You got
okay.
Left tackle is Tyron Smith. Left guard is Tyler Smith. You got our center Tyler Biotis. You got the all-world right guard is Zach Martin, and right tackle is Terrence Steele. That's it. That's the 5, and that's a real good 5. It's after that is where we're a little shaky, like everybody, but us more than most, I would say. Kyle Yeomans, there he is.
Lola, I'm okay.
Yeah,
I got it out at the moment, but it's like
every single broadcast
keeps grabbing from time to time.
Water polo, he does everything, and he has backstories too, man. That's what's crazy. If you ever watch any of his basketball, if any of that stuff, man, he knows his backstory stuff. Yeah.
You all right, Mark?
Yeah. As long as I don't bend my knee. Oh my goodness.
Was that all? Should be easy, right?
As long as I don't breathe, I'm fine.
There you go.
That was a chip last week. I'm good as long as I don't do any kind of. I can't breathe.
I read online that we released Cooper Rush today. No, we didn't release Cooper Rush.
I always watch all of our videos back. I haven't watched it back. I don't think I ever will. I can't breathe.
I'll grab a clip. I'll grab a clip of there.
Yeah,
and
I'm
we'll
not
use it.
watching it, so just
Driving. Boy, right there.
God. Well,
That's a question right there. Mark says, after everything, do they put Will Greer back on the practice squad if somehow he was to make it through? I'd be interested. I'd be okay with that.
yeah, sure. He's probably gonna get picked up by
guess
somebody.
But I guess if they wouldn't have had that conversation with him, though, right? You know, that they were kind of they're moving away.
Throw a
not coming
fart.
back.
What's that mean, Cookie?
I don't even think they had that plan.
Dude, man, you got some interesting
What's that?
people on Mark's side.
Oh, sorry.
Throw a fart, LOL. What does that mean?
Throw a fart.
So good.
You can't do it.
Yeah, well, I went ahead and got some good
bananas, Mark Holmes. Yeah, I told him he don't want to eat bananas.
No, actually, I do. I like bananas.
Napoleon Bonaparte. Ha ha. George Floyd. I can't breathe. Ha ha. That really? Really? This is where we're going.
Yeah, it's one of those nights. All right, moving right along. Thoughts on this preseason game? Hunter Lipke, gotten the ball a lot, looked good. Think he makes the roster. Think he's going to be an important cog to the team. Dak Prescott, play calling. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Lots of bootlegs, lots of run, lots of screens.
A lot of misdirection stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Throwing a fart helps with the cramps.
Say what helps with cramps?
Philadelphia is saying throwing a fart helps with the camp.
How do you throw a fart? Is that like
I
you
don't
swing?
know,
Is that
but-
like you swing your ass around?
I don't know how you
Like
throw
a
it,
ventriloquist thing.
but
Swing a fart.
just make sure it's a fart. If you're throwing stuff, you know, if you're throwing shit, get it? Damn Entertainment was
Damn entertainment. Long time no see. How you doing, buddy?
I had I get it. Believe it or not, I get cramps in my toes a lot, and you know, they'll just lock up. Like a couple of my toes will lock up from all the walking I do.
Mm-hmm. No, I get leg cramps. I think it's from going up and down the steps as much as I do. Usually, when I'm over about 15,000 steps in a day, I'm gonna have cramps at night.
Let me see how many steps I had today.
I guess we're a chain now, right?
I don't know that it tells me my steps. I went
To customink.com to get our new uniforms and merch with all the locations.
10
Our
miles.
custom gear helps him get our brand out to the community.
Ooh, nice.
Take care of all of our custom ink orders. He was able to find great products.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't tell me my step. I'm sure it does. I gotta figure it out.
Thank you very much, Mark. I appreciate that, man.
What's that?
Everybody push the thumbs up. No, Mark Hutchinson.
Yeah, this.
Not
Shout
you,
out to
Mark.
Mark.
No, thank you, Mark. I appreciate you bringing us on. Appreciate you bringing us in their wing, man. Last year we started out. We were, first year under our belt. I think I was gonna say I think we've matured quite a bit, but that's probably the wrong word usage. I think we've grown. Definitely haven't matured, but I think it's going really well. I'm interested in this year. I think it's a great timing too. I mean, as the Cowboys have gotten better, we've been able to kind of give a lot to talk about, especially this offseason. I've liked what the front office has done.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely surprising. It's that's why I was so shocked about the whole thing when Brian sent me the thing. I thought it was a joke. I really did. I was just let me check Twitter. Let me figure this out.
I was like, oh, it's Adam Schefter. Okay.
Angie Meeker. He remembers when we first started.
You know the rules already?
It was a little shaky, I know, Jack, but yeah.
Oh man, I looked at it, I'm like, oh.
78% completions.
I was scared to do it. I definitely was. So I was scared.
Well, I don't blame you.
I didn't know what to expect.
I think we do a good job of engaging with the people. I definitely think we're better with the show as opposed to the games. But we just started. Yeah, the games are a little different, like.
But this is practice games, not the real games.
But you know what I mean? It is a little different. It's definitely different.
Mm-hmm.
So, rather than doing a show, I have to start thinking about my pick. Yeah, my picks here. We got to go into the mailbox soon.
Yeah, mailman thing back.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Bring that whole.
I still have all my from last year.
Well, your studio's grown from last year.
Your mail? I must say, did y'all since then? Have you not checked that mailbox, man?
I have all the predictions from last year.
Looks like you need a change of address.
You like my bear? He's back there.
You know, I'm actually mad, man. You know, we had gotten my mailman down in Waynesboro, man. We got a dirty note from the mailman because we didn't have a mailbox out, right? So we got like a vintage style mailbox and everything that's been up there for months. I ain't got no more mail. Ain't got no mail to go in it. It's like, come on, bro.
Come on, man. Well, yeah, you're gonna start getting bills, is what you're gonna get. Phil and Brian doing play-by-plays this season for live games. I don't know, man. We might pick and choose. I don't know that we're gonna do every game. We haven't really talked about it.
Actually, I found out a couple of my TVs outside finally died, so I've got to upgrade some of the studio TVs. But it's going to be nice because I need intelligent TVs now that we've got YouTube TV for the games. Although there is delays on that, so I'm still going to keep a couple of my Verizon boxes just in case. But I can't wait for that.
Yeah, we'll see. We and Phil have to get together because what we did last year, Victor, I don't think you were a part of it. We always did a preview show, usually the day before. We tried, right, Phil? We tried to do it the day before. I'm not really
the day before.
Try to.
And then the day
sometimes
after.
2 days before, and then we have to do the day after. So we have to do the post game and go over. I like doing that more than doing the games. But I'm sure that we'll do some games. I'm sure. I don't know what he wants to do. We'll have to figure it out. But
hopefully I have my buddy David Wiley here because I like following the whole NFC East. You know, so we've got the studio outside. Although I'm thinking about upgrading the TV that's here in this one to a bigger one and doing a couple of interesting things for the studio. So if I get that 75-inch, it might want to be in here. I got to figure it out. But I'm going to try and do an extreme makeover here in the next 2 weeks, along with work on the red brick house and go to Pennsylvania and do a job. So maybe some more sleepless nights.
Yeah, I'm going to Harrisburg on the 15th.
Oh, I'll be done by then.
Yeah.
I'll be going on the 1st, next Friday.
Staying overnight one night.
What you doing in Harrisburg?
We're going to an RV show in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
I have a hotel, and I think it's in Harrisburg. It's not far.
Gotcha. Okay.
What's everyone's opinion? You like the pregame and recap, or watch the games play by play? Who's that top list?
Oh, well, damn. The Giants are losing 14-0 early.
I like the preview show and the recap show. We break it all down, and it's up to Phil whether we want to do the games as well.
It's just my whole thing is like we lose very quick focus. So by the time I realize we're not calling play by play, and then it's like 3-4 plays later. Oh my bad.
That's
Sorry,
the
guys.
thing.
Yeah,
that's what makes it hard. So we'd have to. It's not the easiest to do. I definitely think we're going to do some games. I would say maybe the lesser games. I don't know. We'll see.
Wait, hold on there game time.
Thanks, man. I appreciate
Here's your buddy. Catboy in halftime here.
Let me put my channel up there because that's Phil's channel. Top list.
He's talking about Trey Lance.
Oh yeah. Let me hear.
Will Greer doing a good job. He's beginning to sound like his daddy now.
Throughout preseason training camp, and especially the last 24 hours, it's been fun, hasn't it?
Well, it has been, and that's the way the NFL is. You just have to be ready when opportunity presents itself, and certainly, this came down in a hurry. Wasn't anything that was necessarily on a radar. As you're seeing tonight, Will Greer's just doing a fine job here in camp,
but we ain't keeping him.
And Cooper the way there, but when you get a chance to get an opportunity like this, we just feel strong that this is a quarterback-driven league. I talk every year, Coach McCarthy's always Coaching Jerry and I have to take a quarterback each year. What ends up happening is by the time the third, fourth round rolls around, all the good ones are gone, and so. Get a value like
it's still there laying in wait, Riley, but it's okay.
In terms of helping the room and getting a guy like that's a huge positive for us.
You look at Trey Lance, he's still such a young guy. I mean, he was drafted at age 20 out of North Dakota State, and he's only 23 years old. And then when you look at your quarterback room with Cooper Rush, who's turning 30, and Dak just turned 30, he's that young developmental quarterback that you're looking for.
I look forward to getting his long-term contract signed.
You look at things like that, and for him to only be 23 years old, and then, of course, only really played 1 year in college, and then turned around there, and, of course, was hurt most of it last year with a similar type ankle injury to Dak. So just really felt like it was a chance for us to have a young guy in the room that's on the come, and certainly no effect on Dak and his future, and we look forward to getting his
big run by the Raiders.
Signed up sooner than later.
Talking about Dak's long-term contract as well.
Lance, I look at Brian Schottenheimer. He was with Jacksonville a couple of years ago. They take Trevor Lawrence in the first round. He checked out all those quarterbacks coming into that draft, and I'm sure he did his due diligence on him.
Asking why his daddy isn't putting Jimmy Johnson in the Ring of Honor.
Mike said, Coach McCarthy said his phone's been ringing off the wall about how fine a young man Trey Lance is. So we did all the research.
Oh, man, bad run.
Grades on Trey, and we've done a good job over the years scouting and getting these guys right. So we're going to trust that and move forward.
How do you feel about him fitting into a mold of what you guys are doing now with this West Coast offense?
Obviously, I don't know if you guys can hear it. If you guys have been here, yeah, I don't really want to be treated like that.
Yeah, mine's ahead of you.
Well, Cooper and Greer, they're more pocket passer types. More like you said, athletic.
Maybe Dak needs to call plays. There you go.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Sir. Very good job, man. Very, very good job.
Maybe Dak Prescott when he's done, although he's got more money than he'll be able to shake a stick at, maybe he might want to go into coaching.
Yeah. Well, you can never have enough of it. That's all that stuff. If he can continue it on and have a good career, I mean, you see what being a Dallas Cowboys successful quarterback can get you. Mike can talk about it, Mike can talk about it, being set if he can get to a certain point.
I tell you what, if Dak and the Cowboys win a Super Bowl, it's done. It's done. If you can, after 29 years of not being in the Super Bowl, and then he's the one that gets you there, fuck. You can write your own ticket, man.
Yeah.
Not that he can't already. I mean, he's got more money than shake stick at. And that's where I look at it and say, you've got money, you've got the endorsements. The only you've got the man of the year, you've got the NFL rookie, offensive rookie of the year. You need to have that ring. And if it ends up being that, hey, Jerry, I'm going to make a team-friendly deal so we can try and get this ring. Because to me, that's the only thing that's missing on a resume. You'd put that up there. After the way he has been trashed mercilessly for years, to be able to basically say, F you guys, I got the ring. Yeah. That's the only thing that he needs. That calling plays is a good thing to see. None of that Kellen Moore crap. Shout out to Jay Smooth. 3rd and 7. Kevin Joseph on the coverage. Pass thrown way out.
I'm seeing the interview right now.
Dak is not going for that contract. Yeah, I know he's not, but I'm just saying that's the way I would look at it. But then again, I'd probably never be a rich man, and that's probably why, because I'm not trying to get every single penny out of everybody.
We got a challenge, but it's a welcome one when you have this kind of depth. All right, Stephen Jones, Cowboys Chief Operating Officer.
AKA Catboy. You know you love Catboy, don't you, Brian? You know you love him. Come on, admit it. You love some Catboy.
Are you tired of clean clothes that just don't smell clean?
Damn, this guy's booting them.
Now that Downy Unstoppables in wash
Yeah, he is.
keep your laundry smelling fresh way longer than detergent alone. Pour a cap of Downy Unstoppables into your washing machine before each load.
Boom.
And enjoy fresher smelling laundry. If you want laundry to smell fresh for weeks, make sure you have Downy Unstoppables in wash scent boosters. Downy and Tide are giving back with $1.5 million in scholarships.
No preseason game, man. Will Greer doing his thing. The other guys doing pretty good. The running backs, I mean, Hunter is holding it down while Malik's kind of complimenting him. Nothing too flashy about Malik.
Yeah, I missed that. I had somebody come in here. What did they say about Dorrance?
Oh, I didn't get to hear that.
Jack, what did he say about Dorrance Armstrong?
I missed that.
Okay.
Twiz says he heard that Jerry made that trade. Now, I think that was one of those ones. Well, Stephen Jones said that was one of those ones that we didn't want to hang up the phone because we figured that we were going to lose it. So it came together real quick. It was basically a phone call, and they didn't have any chance to talk to Dak or anybody else. It was just like either we're going to get this thing done or he's going to be going elsewhere, because we heard that the Ravens wanted him, the Lions wanted him, and Buffalo wanted him. So I'm curious if we're saying that this was a message to Dak Prescott, would it have been a message to Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen or Jared Goff?
Yeah, exactly. Because those were the three teams that were in on them as well.
Right.
Victor Jimenez, yes. Rico will be... It doesn't matter how you shake it out. Rico will be Pollard's backup. But if Pollard were to go down, I still think Deuce is going to have a big role. He's going to have a big role in the offense. I don't know how it's going to shake out, in my opinion.
Well, the fact that they're not playing him today lets you know that he's going to be playing.
Yeah. It's just I have to. I have to decide about. I have to really look at the offensive line now. It's really they're going to be counting on people that they're going to cut. I'm just telling you now. They just have to decide who they can get back on their practice squad.
Right.
That's what it comes down to. Are they really going to blow this game?
Could be. We're in the second half.
A Dolphins game over with 8:42 left in the fourth due to injury. Really? They just stopped the game?
They have been doing that for the preseason. They did that earlier.
Here. I don't know how you do that, Phil, when you charge season ticket holders regular prices for these games and then do that. I understand it's good for the players, but how do you look the fans in the eye and say that,
Because of the NFL.
It's just one of those weird things. I hate being on preseason, but I couldn't resist. Betting on preseason.
We got playoffs on the line.
Who bets on preseason? Are you kidding me?
Well, wake her ass up! We're gonna win tomorrow!
We're gonna win tomorrow! Here we go. He drops back. He throws. Caught. Number 80. I haven't seen him all preseason. Looks good. How long do they have to be cut before they can make them back for the practice squad? I think 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
24 hours, I say. Yeah.
Yeah, I think cuts are on Tuesday, so you'll have your practice squad by Monday evening.
Malik gets hit by the linebacker.
Malik. Lola Cowboy.
Yeah, man.
What up?
Victor says we do need to win in New Jersey, though. Oof. Need to start it off right? It's going to be a tough one.
It's going to be a tough one.
Oops. Sorry about that.
But I think
divisions don't.
I think it's a big, of course they're going to put us on prime time, man. But all the talk and all the BS. Dak Prescott's going into a hornet's nest.
Bam. Oh, nice run.
I ain't dead yet. He's going to do the old Undertaker.
Mutombo.
Oh, look at that. Number 76 and number 66. I think I got both of them making this team. These are all our backup guys.
Yeah, man. They're doing pretty good against this. Oh. Some interesting guys out there right now. Bass is obviously looking really good. TJ Bass,
TJ
right?
Bass, Oregon native prospect. Yep. I'll have to, Matt Willetsko, he's on the team. So,
Ball is doing better,
Hoffman, I think they might release Hoffman and try and get him back onto the practice squad. But he's literally
another good drive going.
Blocking it to get to the next level. Because do you guys bet on football? See, my whole problem is that when I bet for myself, it doesn't go the way I want to. But if I tell somebody else how to, and I don't bet on it, yeah, it'll work out like that. But
Lepke looks good. He wins some money, Victor.
Nice job.
The only way to truly bet, and I know this is scary, is to bet on a lot of games, not just one game.
Looking good. Yeah, exactly. Can you give me the week 1 pick so you can? Yeah, that's where you got to tune in, man. Because Brian loves to do the over unders. He likes to kind of go with that. So
I have to start getting back in the. I have to start getting back into it. I gotta start dialing my.
Victor is don't bet totally on what his first pick is. You should have been practicing for the preseason, man. Everybody's got to practice, man. Get ready for the season.
Yeah, exactly. You know what you do, Victor? Just stay away from those teaser bets, man. Those things are, those teasers, man. You get to add points on the line, but then you got to win both sides of the bet, so it makes it tough. Bet the underdog. Mark Lawrence, he's a handicapper.
Yeah.
He always picks the underdogs.
Hey, Houston on the outside. I'm interested to see here. Boom. Okay.
I know this is preseason against guys that aren't making rosters and stuff, but damn, Greer has looked pretty damn good tonight. If he gets another touchdown, that's the 4 that I said he was going to be getting.
Quick decisions, getting the ball out quick.
I'm surprised that the Dak haters aren't saying we should be starting Will Greer.
It just says a lot about the offense too.
I can't believe he wasted a 4th round pick when we already had Will Greer.
Right. Yeah, we need to go ahead and move Dak Prescott to coaching. Fire Mike McCarthy and install Dak Prescott as the coach.
Calling plays?
Huh? Yeah.
He's still calling the game?
Yeah.
Dak, he probably gave it to Cooper Rush. Now Cooper Rush is probably calling the plays.
That's why
you get to the preseason, man. You get
4th and 1.
They're not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Kellen
not
Moore's
taking
like,
any
"Come on,
risk
man."
all of a
Boom.
sudden.
Go on, like,
4th and
let me call
short.
one of the
Boom.
plays.
Got it.
You won't know. Yeah, I can't let you call one, Kellen. You're gonna ruin it for me. This is my opportunity. Kellen's like, I'm
Who
fiending.
was that, Lefty, or was that Davis? That was Davis. Malik.
But look at Walesko getting up in there.
And Malesko is a big boy.
Oh man, you get a lot of those. You get a lot of Cowboy fans everywhere. Really, they travel. They love to travel.
There's so many Cowboys fans in Jersey. Yeah, man, we're everywhere. Cowboys minus 3.5. Ooh, that's a tough line, man.
Oh, on here I see that on my NFL Network.com one. It says that Will Greer scrambled for a touchdown.
Oh, damn.
So he must have scored.
So much for my enjoying being here.
What would happen?
The place is about to start stinking.
Oh,
no.
He's coming in with food.
No, I said Rashid is
He's like,
on his way.
No, he's coming in with food.
I don't know if he is or not, but he's coming in talking smack about the Giants.
Oh yeah.
What did I say? What did I say? Watch Will Greer have 3 or 4 touchdowns. That's 2 passing and 2 rushing. Dak Prescott calling a hell of a game. Wow.
Hey, Brian, did you ever see the movie The Sixth Day?
The score's up in the top corner. That'll be 28 to.
Is it any good?
16. Damn, Mark,
Because
stop leaning into it.
the XFL and like
28-16.
XFL, and like there's stuff going on in the visor, and like all these things are coming up. So as soon as he hits, it just rewards him. Blitz,
Right.
blitz, blitz.
Ah, okay.
So it's like a futuristic
check
whole
it out.
thing within that. Yeah, it's a pretty good movie actually in general. It's one of those old ones. It's like talking to
Texas made Dak low-key going to be an offensive coordinator. Okay, so here's an interesting twist here.
The
Good
score
quarterbacks can be that. Good quarterbacks can be that,
Well, I was going to say, we had Jason Garrett, who was a career backup.
Cowboys.
And how do we look at Jason Garrett's career as a play caller and coach? Do you think it's successful?
No.
I mean, he was coach of the year one year.
Yeah.
Mediocre. How about that?
Okay.
Mediocre.
All right.
So,
You have Kellen Moore, who was a career backup. Right? Do we look at him as a success?
Well, that's the difference between a backup quarterback play calling, sorry, and then there's a starting quarterback doing it. So.
Okay. All right. So, do we think that Dak Prescott, when he's done with football, think he'd rather be in the booth or actually be a coach?
I'll be a peewee coach.
In the booth.
Definitely, you get more love in the booth.
Like
Nobody hates you when you're booth. Well, no, people do hate Tony Romo, but that's a different story.
Yeah, Tony Romo's fizzling out.
Yeah.
He's fizzling out quick.
It seems like he's not putting in the work that he had before.
Last year where they were getting.
All right. I'm ready to get this game over with and get on to the regular season.
Yeah.
How many people were shocked by the Trey Lance trade? I was surprised. I'll be honest with you.
I was pretty damn surprised.
But here's the thing. Remember what I said, that expect the unexpected from the Cowboys this year? Because you don't know what you're going to get. When we ended up getting all of our safeties signed, I was like, I didn't even know those guys were even on the radar. And so here out of left field, you got Trey Lance. I was like, what? So it won't surprise me when we hear one of these mornings that Dak Prescott's got an extension. We've got more money.
Yeah.
Like, where's Waldo? As soon as I found him, it's just like, what's he doing there? That doesn't make sense, but.
Oh my God, he's so annoying. We keep Will Greer.
The meatloaf.
Meatloaf.
Okay. All right. Let me play devil's advocate here.
Oh, here we go.
Let me play devil's advocate. With what you've seen tonight from Will Greer, is there a possibility that Cooper Rush gets cut and Will Greer stays?
Nah.
Oh, yeah. You really think Jerry's going to back talk about what he said?
But they could bring him onto the practice squad and have 4 quarterbacks.
I like it. Yeah. Who has a quarterback problem that needs somebody that backup and all that?
Eagles.
Can you smell what the Rock is cooking?
Well, McKee looked pretty good. I thought McKee looked really nice. Man, I thought he looked good.
Nah, he didn't look good last game. He looked good at one point. Last game, he didn't look great.
Yeah.
What's up, Rashid? How are you doing, man?
Killing the stinking New York Giants. There's so many. Yeah, I hear you. We're lagging
about it.
Tell me.
I got the first play or the broadcast?
Welcome back. I got here. I was like,
yeah, it's Florida.
It felt funny without you being here.
I pay my bills, so you can't call it.
I'm talking about the people. We're kind of low.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, maybe preseason. They're also in
Saturday night.
I'm sorry, Chuck. It's my earpiece right here. Is when I turn my head and gets close to the mic. Sorry. I'll do better. I have to stop moving around.
So where was he at? Rashid, where were you at?
He went to a mountain beach.
A what?
He went to a beach in a mountain, like at a lake.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
No beach.
And he came back to his Giants getting their ass kicked.
Yeah. I saw a bit of that game on YouTube TV.
Giants are already on the Cowboys week 1.
So did they play the
Sunday
starters
night
at the
football.
No. We haven't played any starters all season.
But Olay goes 10
Feels to be rusty, just like
Our clinically proven hydration beats the $500 cream to strengthen my skin for smoother, brighter results. Your best
32. It's 32-24. That's not the worst.
That's Atkins in motion for the Broncos. Rookie tight end. Instead of wants to throw, wants a deep shot.
Okay.
Okay, what's up?
Nice break up there. Throwing into triple coverage. This is the third quarter.
I'm a little bit behind.
People that won't be there next week, right?
All right, who made the play? Number 40 again. Nice, Butler. Did I see a 22-yard pass at some point?
Third and 4.
I think it was a deep pass.
Literally.
Wow.
Did he come? He came down with that. Was a hell of a catch. It was like he caught the football by the tail end of it.
Damn.
I literally did not. Me and Tracy literally did not go to bed last night.
I don't know. Did he have it?
Yeah, it looked like he did.
Yes, we spent our first night at the house.
Without sleeping in the bed.
We don't have a bed there. John says Eagles suck.
Man.
Yeah,
that's funny. It reminds me of me myself. It's like it looks like he's playing like number 4, the quarterback looks like he's playing like the movie version of Devontae Adams' like life.
Bohannon's on the ground too much. Didn't develop into a player they thought he would be. Bohannon was like a 5th-round draft pick, Argon. I mean, how much are you expecting from necessarily a 5th-round pick?
What was that, Mark?
No, he's saying Bohannon's on the ground too much. Didn't develop into a player they thought he could be. It's a nose tackle. I'm trying to understand. I mean, when you're a nose tackle, when you get the double team, you're actually taught to hold the ground. And sometimes that means just lay on the ground and let people run over you.
Nice tackle. You bro.
Oh, Carol, no, you have not. Actually, let's go ahead and do one now. Let's see.
Prescott will be doing what Lee is doing. Happy wife. Yeah. Yeah, I think you might be right. I don't think he's going to do either. I think Dak will be doing his own thing.
Drew Pearson? Does that look like a winner?
4 over here. Oh.
We can do a Drew Pearson drawing one. Okay. Signed print. Let's spin this sucker. Round and round. Round and round. Okay. 2nd and 7 on the 15. Sorry. I keep... Uh-oh. I can feel that cramp trying to sneak its way back. Damn. I need to turn this down. That's what I need to do.
I'm back. I'll be back.
Let's see. There we go. That's better. Okay. I turned it down so that way. Yeah. Okay.
That was a hit.
Yeah.
The linebackers.
C Black. C Black. C Black, you are our winner chicken dinner. Email me. It's on the screen there, cowboysmark94@gmail. So we can send you the Drew Pearson Black. C Black. And Mike should be back, I think, on Monday. So we're going to be getting out more of the footballs and the paddles, shot glass holders for all of you tailgate members out there. And for everybody else, the footballs. And if you become a new channel member, go to the community tab in there. There's a link in there that'll take you to our Thrive site, so that way we can get you registered so you can get your shot glass and football. Time for Deuce. I don't think Deuce is going to play tonight.
No.
Oh.
No.
Rashid should be used to his team getting their ass beat in preseason as well as regular season. It's nothing new.
I should be used to
What?
You should be.
I should be used to my team in preseason.
And regular season.
Preseason. We talking
about in the time that I've known you, Rashid, you've only been in the playoffs one time. Only one time, bro.
You think you're Florida
or
now?
did I miss it?
Okay. Look, you know what?
What? You had a good day.
Hello.
You keep saying, what is it?
Can you hear me now?
Shit.
I forgot what I was about to
Get me alone.
You talking about Daniel.
Oh, Lordy.
You keep talking about Daniel, number one.
Yeah, that's what happened with preseason.
Hello.
The
Right.
fact that
Like,
There you go.
Daniel Jones
I actually
beat
bought a
Dak
green
Prescott.
screen
That's
thing.
all
I
y'all
gotta
got.
cover it up.
Here to practice, but nobody's here. Where's
The New York
everybody at?
Giants can't beat the Cowboys. That's what we
Jesus
got.
Christ, why do we draft this guy?
And what do you have?
Jesus.
And what do you have?
Daniel Jones ain't never beat Dak Prescott.
He
That's
hasn't?
all you got.
He hasn't, bro.
What happens in 2 weeks when we beat y'all?
Oh,
You should go hang on there.
I like when
You
they were
gonna say
showing
then?
that.
You only got
that
one win
footage
against
where
the
they-
Cowboys.
they go about, and obviously this older footage.
What's
where
up,
they're talking about
Chuck?
Ozzie Smith and they're talking about Brindle.
That's what it's gonna be.
The tackle or the lineman. And they're talking about taking either one of them in the first round, obviously. And so all of a sudden, like, Buffalo's like, oh, we're going to jump in front of Dallas and take that tight end. And they go, oh, look, Buffalo just traded up. All right, so what do you think about Monty? They just continued on. And then Buffalo takes a tight. He's like, I got him.
Got
Like,
him.
yeah, not even the conversation, you know? That's why it's funny, man. Everybody just automatically jumped on, oh, yeah, they jumped in front of Dallas and picked that tight end before they could. And no, they weren't even thinking that.
I was
And did you
right
see
by
that? It was, I think they're blogging the boys. They had this whole
Wayne, how are you doing? I'm good tonight.
Round draft pick that Trey Lance was traded for to Miami. It went there. Miami traded it
I didn't
over
see
for they ended up trading it to Carolina. Carolina traded it to Dallas. So it was like this whole thing, like they got traded to Philly. And Philly picked, Smith, and then Dallas picks, Micah with it. So it was like all this with that 12th pick, all this stuff had gone down. But like solid players, and the only person that didn't get anything from that was, of course, San Francisco.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, this is definitely a hot take.
This quarterback for the Raiders, this is the guy that that was a good play. This is the quarterback that McCarthy wanted, Aiden O'Connell.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize.
Yeah, that's the one. Remember, we kept drafting him in our
Yeah,
mock
yeah,
drafts.
yeah.
There
We
you
drafted
go.
him about a dozen times.
Defense holds them up.
Miles Brooks sat on this route the entire time. Here he is on the right side of your screen.
That's a good thing to pick him up then.
As soon as he sees the break, pow, knocks the
Nice.
ball down. These guys must be taught by somebody named Al Harris because they're doing a good job of not grabbing.
Are we in the fourth quarter yet? Yeah, thank God.
As soon as the ball approaches the receiver.
Hold on, I'm gonna go check my meets.
They're just wrong. What's up, Mark?
How's
it going?
I'm still
Ready for
kind
the
of in a
beginning of the
daze
season?
from the long night and stuff.
And the cramp that's trying to go in.
Oh, the cramp. Jeez, don't mention it. Mozzie tonight.
Yeah, that's right.
Your thoughts? I thought Mozzie had a better game tonight. Riley, shout out to Riley.
I like this preseason. I don't have any problem with it. I don't, you know. Again, he's the second string to third string kind of guy. I mean, really. I mean, you think of Hankins as the main guy for the stopping the run. You got Osa Digizua that's going to have the passing type of defensive tackle. So he's not coming in here. I mean, you got Golston that can do some stuff. You got Bohanna. We're talking about Gallimore, whether he even makes this team. So there's a whole bunch of guys. He doesn't have to go in here and be that guy.
Bohanna.
Quentin Bohanna?
Oh, Bohannon. Oh, okay. I was like Bohanna. I was like,
yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's your accent. Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean,
but here's what, if you look at what Dan Quinn did in Seattle, he had a rotation of great guys. You think about, Cliff Averill was like his big sack leader of their Super Bowl year. I think he had 8. But you had like 8 guys that they constantly kept rotating in there. I still think it was interesting seeing the defensive front where they had 3 interior defensive linemen over the guards in the center. That's like a heavy formation. And Dan Quinn has so many good guys to work with. You don't know what he's going to come up with.
I still want to see some stuff from Chauncey Golston and Bohanna, just because I don't feel comfortable. I mean, maybe you'll see them in the same time, like at the end of a game when we're winning a lot. But those guys together kind of scare me, just because both of them have very inexperienced and they get pushed off the ball a lot. So, you know, when we're talking about a Gallimore, I mean, is Chauncey Golston the kind of guy that could possibly get pushed off as well too? I mean, he's kind of moved that transition to the defensive tackle position. I guess it just depends on how many we're going to keep compared to edge rushers, right? What do you feel about the linebacker position?
I wish Overshone hadn't gotten injured, but I think we're in better position than we were last year.
Yeah.
The only area that I'm really concerned still is the offensive line.
Yep, I agree.
I'm hoping that, maybe they find lightning in a bottle, after touchdowns and
really good.
Get, a couple of guys that are serviceable as backups. We're going to need them.
Yeah, I mean, you're finding some guys here. Hopefully, you'll see that. I can't wait to really honestly see just the decision making that comes. I mean, I know Will McClay will be in there, and they definitely got to figure out what their plan is for some of these guys. Then trying to figure out what 31 other teams is thinking at the same exact time, and what they're releasing, because you feel better if they bring in a veteran offensive lineman. It's just they're just some guys. I know there's going to be somebody, Mark, for example, that you love out there that's not going to make this team. There's somebody that I really like that's not going to make this team. So it's just
tonight. It's Will Greer.
Get ready to get your heart on, right?
It's your anniversary, Dave. Happy anniversary, Dave.
You better buy that jersey before they discontinue it.
Which one, Will Greer?
That might be Trey Lance's number by next week.
That's true.
Oh, Will Greer going deep.
Oh shit!
Goodness. Wow.
Okay.
I keep saying it. That's funny.
We officially have a quarterback controversy.
I can't wait to cut. Yeah, it's just one of those things. I mean,
That
like
was the first deep pass that he, completed.
So are we saying that this is Will Greer or this is Dak Prescott calling the game for Will Greer?
I'll take Falco.
He's all like, yeah. So before the play, he's all like, he goes, "You're gonna throw this deep to the corner, man." He's like, "I don't want to do it. Do it!" And so he just tossed it.
Will, oh my God!
Wow.
Almost a Noah Brown there. Will Greer, 25 out of 31 for 252 yards, 2 TDs, 6 rushes for 56 yards, 2 TDs. That's a hell of a game, and we're only in the third quarter. I'm sorry, fourth quarter.
Give me Shane Falco. You remember Shane Falco?
Maybe 5 TDs. You know what, Michael? I said I'm gonna have to go back to that because I said watch tonight. He'll end up doing that.
Yeah. Leave it to Mark to jinx it.
Jinx it.
He wants to make sure that never plays never plays again. He'll look back at this game. Said I'm bald.
Lepke.
You know, the talking heads on Monday. They should have kept Will Greer. He should be the starter instead of Dak Prescott.
Or you could say Dak's calling a hell of a game.
I've said that too.
It should be Cooper, Will, and then Trey. Like,
did he get it?
oh no, man! He was like reached out of bounds, like.
As long as his body wasn't out, as long as it crossed the plane.
Yeah, I think he got it.
No, I said 4th and 1.
He got it. Review that. You gotta dunk that shit. Oh, sorry.
Man, it's hard to say that, Mark. When they had this poll, Mark Hutchins says, "Do you think they will pick up Greer if any?" I just after they have that conversation about. Hey, you're
4 quarterbacks is a lot to keep.
I don't think they make that whole thing if they're going to give him a chance.
Oh, wow. Malik Davis on second effort. Malik Davis, go. Raleigh says, oh, no. He got it on the second effort there.
Oh, no. Close.
It's 672, man.
Give it to Schoonmaker. I heard some good news. Schoonmaker's paying free, so that's good.
Ooh. Bring the pay.
First down on the 37 or 38. Eagles trolls fear Dak Prescott. Well, there's got to be a reason why they always want. Whoa! Oh! No! Will no! Oh, Will Greer no! Okay, so much for the quarterback controversy.
No, like he's like the longest yard. He's all like, "Yeah, I shouldn't have eaten popcorn before the game."
Jesus.
That was almost that Romo play against the Rams.
Jesus, come on, Will. You look like a bunch of monkeys.
Second and 24.
Let's get it together. They all huddled up. They move together. All right,
what I think I want to watch?
This is the first we've all done the team.
I think I want to watch the program. I haven't seen that movie.
Did you ever watch Blue Mountain State? Did you ever watch Blue Mountain State?
No.
Oh, that is one crazy one. It's like a college, but it's about a fraternity of like a football house.
Okay.
It's just crazy stuff.
Latimer.
And then there was like the backup quarterback is like happy to be the backup quarterback. He doesn't want to be the starter because the starter works too hard, and so he just wants to be the guy that
Moxon from Varsity Blues.
Hey, how did Rodgers do? Did Rodgers end up playing today?
With the whipped cream bikini.
Oh yeah, Varsity Blues.
That's it. Miss Davis. Oh, yeah. Will you go prom with me? Billy Bob's dead.
How did Rodgers play today?
He had 2 drives. The first drive wasn't so good, but the second drive he got a touchdown. So I mean, it was inaccurate some points. It wasn't crazy good. I mean, it wasn't terrible. If he could go 1 for 10 and that one pass would be like, oh, look at this pass, just one, drop it in there. I just think, him and Wilson should make a pretty good combo. That should be interesting to watch. It's just the rest of those guys, can they come through? I mean, yeah, it's just going to be interesting.
Are we going for like a 58-yard field goal here? 59-yarder. Okay, here we go.
He's a halfer guy, so I say he makes this.
How long is this one?
59.
59.
Another 59?
He got this one.
Boom.
He got that one. Did we find a kicker?
Postman Fat can really drive the ball. Oh, number 1. I thought it was Boston.
There we go. Offensive explosion tonight. Will Greer. Listen, hold it. Will Greer, 28 of 34, 272 yards.
Good. They had a wide receiver number 14.
What did I eat? I've been eating some damn
we
cookies right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right, Twiz. That O-line for the Jets, I mean, that's going to be their Achilles, right? They only go as far as, Aaron's going to be able to move and be able to throw some stuff. But, I think he's going to think that he's on page with his wide receivers, and you're going to see some picks and stuff. So, yeah, it's going to get interesting there. I think they're a very talented team, and you can see it there, but nothing past that first initial, I'm going to say 7-8 stars on their team. I mean, when you look at a roster that's built for the Super Bowl and playoff runs, I mean, there's usually a star in every position, while they have maybe 4 on offense and then 3 on defense or 4 on defense, I would give them maybe. And so that's what I'm saying. I mean, once you go past that and let's say injuries start happening, where is the depth there? And that's the problem that I see with that team. I mean, I love Sauce Gardner. I think he's an amazing corner. But then where's the rest of that defensive secondary? So, yeah. So, I mean, I'm just interested to see what they have past that first layer. And I think everybody's kind of being blinded by that first layer. And we all know what happens to teams that go on Hard Knocks,
Hey, I'll trade you.
Well, we made the playoffs on Hard Knocks.
I do love football.
Right?
Yeah, it's true, but then there's usually always some devastating injury. That's something, some Madden curse crap.
I'm just saying.
Oh, Ryan, yes, definitely. Me and Chef will be here. David Wiley. So, yeah. We got to do the big sub.
You'll have a crowded house by the time game time comes around.
So, should I do the Italian sub? Or should I do a... New York's really more pastrami. I'm not a pastrami guy.
You could do
do a Reuben sub.
Deli, do a big Reuben.
Yeah.
Reuben.
You do a Reuben.
Karen Mike is at the beach with his lady. He'll be back on Monday. Giggles. He picked me up a shirt. I don't know if you've seen the shirt where you got guys standing at the urinal. There's 2 guys standing at the urinal with Cowboys shirts on, and then you've got an Eagle guy sitting in the urinal. You can't fix stupid. But Dak, Will Greer, 28 of 34, 272 yards, 2 TDs, and 56 yards rushing and 2 TDs.
Is that Will, or is that because with Will doing it under the other guys, but Will doing it under Dak, maybe Dak understands him a little bit more, what he's comfortable with.
Maybe Dak understands the offense more.
Pulled pork sandwiches, Brian Wilson. That's what I'm doing.
Pulled pork, yeah,
good too.
I got 2 8-pound pork butts in there.
Smoking those butts.
I got my ribs all ready to roll for tomorrow.
What you got going on tomorrow?
Not much. Just wanted to do some stuff. I have a fantasy draft.
Oh, okay.
6 o'clock. Nobody's coming over, but I'm having just a few people. It's an online draft, so I got a couple people coming over.
You got all that meat for just? It's just gonna be you and the family? Damn.
No, there's gonna be. I'm having a couple people come over. We're gonna do pulled pork nachos. I'm gonna have them take some with them. So I'm gonna do some pulled pork. I'm making a smoked cheesy crab dip with lump crab meat.
All right.
I'm making that.
You doing that on Sunday, or are you doing that
Tomorrow.
for the?
No, I'm doing it tomorrow.
Okay.
Where are the Eagles? Good question.
There's a couple of them around.
I think, man, I tell you that night I can't even speak. It's beginning to hit me again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you'll sleep good tonight.
Oh man, like I said, I laid down, and usually I toss and turn. I laid down with that nap, and I was just like clunk, and I woke up at like 6:30, and I was just kind of like Bill the cat.
3:30, 4 o'clock.
Yeah, it was about 3:30 when I hit the bed, so I got like 3 hours sleep there. But I was sitting there, I was like, okay, I got an hour before the live stream.
Mark, when are you going to have a game today? Game day at the Red Brick House to break it in right?
I got to get it finished first. We'll probably do a game from down there. I got to get everything finished so people aren't climbing over construction equipment and all, and get the TVs and stuff set up. So.
Gilmore, man, that's a good one.
Yeah, you forget.
Good pickup.
I mean, not that we forget, but let's just realize, people, that the next game that they line up, they're going to have 2 lights out cornerbacks.
It just feels like, you know, when I look
great
back
safeties.
at last year, like, do you remember when CeeDee Lamb took that, can CeeDee Lamb be that number 1? You know, we were always asking and stuff, and all of a sudden he made that little transition, and he just kind of hit that switch, you know? Is it just me, or same time last year, Stephen Jones kind of did the same thing where, you need somebody to stop the run, and then all of a sudden you pick up Hankin. It was like we need.
They had somebody and they let him go.
Like we need
Jasmine Cowboy, shout out to you. We had a guy, John Ridgway, who I still am mad about. I got his jersey over there. He follows me on Instagram.
Bad memories.
Yeah.
I can't be around you, John. You just bring up bad memories.
Ooh, scared me. You scared me.
6 minutes left to go in the game. We're winding it up here. Hopefully, it's not like last week where the last 2 minutes took.
Make some Italian hot dogs and disco.
It looks like Oakland's kind of doing their thing. Oakland, golly, here we go again. The Raiders.
6 minutes. 6 minutes. 6 minutes, and preseason's over. Mark Hutton. Mark, you got a shirt for the new season? I need to talk to Tracy about that. We have been
slogan.
Bohannon in the game. That we haven't been here and brainstorming Jobu Sports or anything. I was actually looking before I got on here about I need to order a piece for the TV in here to do some upgrades for the studio. It's always so much to do. Frick.
That's terrible.
That's interesting. So, did you hear that Josh Jacobs returned today? He signed a similar deal.
12-13?
Yeah, 12 mil or something like that, yeah.
He tried. You gotta give him credit. I mean, he tried.
Yeah. Disco Fries, Xavier Del Rio. Our defense is so soft, just let them off. Right? Corners not doing their job now.
So Nick Bosa and who's the other one? There was another one. Oh, Chris Jones.
Let Lance cook, Twiz.
Oh, deep pass.
Got him.
Man, that catch. That was a very good catch.
Yes, it was. An even better throw. It was nice. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Nobody.
Nobody. 60%
Like,
of
I'm
the
white.
time, it
W-I-T-E.
works every time.
W-I-T.
Mark Hutchins. Mark, you got a shirt for the... Oh, you already read it. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit behind.
Nice. Good job, Butler.
Black Panther. 60% of the time, it works every time. Is that what it's called? Black Panther? No, it wasn't Black Panther.
Something Panther.
Something. Sex Panther or something.
Coming down the home
God,
stretch. 4 minutes left. Yay!
Some of the analogies they came
All
up
right,
with.
I'm gonna knock on wood. Didn't have any injuries tonight.
Oh, nice.
Mark. Yeah. I think we're good now.
Right at 420. He did it right at 420 too. Yeah.
420.
Pass the Dutchie from the left.
Go.
I ain't get to see it yet. It's amazing, man. Twiz wants to know, game time,
Ooh.
what sauce are you using for your pork?
I did a dry rub for my it's like a competition blend.
Marcus, what's up?
But what I'll do is when I pull the pork,
Shouldn't have said nothing, Mark.
I'll like I have a couple different
okay.
types of sauces. I like one as a more of a sweet heat type sauce that I'll do some. Some people like that. I'll do some that's a little less.
All right, 4th and 7.
I like to do
Can our
different
defense
sauces.
hold them here? Again on 4th down.
I have like a hot sauce. I have the sweet heat. I like have like a peach, a smoked peach barbecue sauce. Depends.
There you go.
I might do a couple shorts on it after.
All right, so I got 4th and 7. Oop.
4th and 12.
Is that what happens?
False start.
But I'm doing ribs tomorrow, so I'm doing the pulled porks tonight.
You smoking that tonight? Oh, yes, you're good. You're gonna have to.
It's in there now.
What kind of smoker you got?
Your favorite kind. It's pellet grill. It's a pellet smoker. I don't know what's in them pellets.
I don't.
I know.
I don't know if they put some formaldehyde to hold that shit together or what.
It's all natural. I've been doing that for years. It's easy. I'm using an Apple.
Ryan, that was not a Jason Garrett jersey. It was a Joe Boo jersey, because what I used to do was I would get a Joe Boo jersey for the season. So 2016, 2017, I would have whatever year it was. So technically, I could have a 23 with Cowboys Joe Boo on it.
Man, that's contagious, Mark. Can't be doing that, man.
Hey, bro. I've had 3 hours sleep. Okay. I think I deserve it.
So I'm tired myself.
Ron, are you excited about a preseason score? Enjoy it while it lasts. I'll be going to be happy man week 1. Okay. Joe Boo is right over there on the table with his wings. Right over there.
I think we're happy that this injury thing. That's what we were talking about.
Yeah, that's all I wanted. This is all really good work for this offensive line. A lot of these guys will make the team. They're not starters, but they're going to make the team. So that was big.
You never know. Brock Purdy didn't think he was going to be a starter last year, did he?
He did not.
Mr. Relevant.
What is this Trey Lance stuff?
What do you mean?
Why did y'all trade for Trey Lance? Tell me why.
That's the thing about
probably
it.
the same reason
Again,
that
like, he just
Baltimore
kind
tried
of
to
proved
get
to the
him
point.
with,
He had to come in here and
Buffalo
play the way that
Bills
Kyle
and-
Shanahan needed to play the offense, not okay.
He's
We're going
young.
to adapt to this
You know,
quarterback.
they,
and,
they
you know,
you know what?
anything like that at all.
I've got Rashid behind me going off. I'm going to say, why did San Francisco 49ers get Steve Young when they had Joe Montana? Got to pass the torch to. Steve Young was ass in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, NFL, man, you got to be prepared.
No. So Buffalo.
Already
Oh, Lord. Nobody plays forever.
It'd be different if he had a Giants helmet on, you know.
Right.
What's the purpose?
So if Buffalo had gotten them instead of the Cowboys, where they were on the phone calls too, would you say
Detroit,
that
Buffalo,
Josh Allen was trash?
Somebody.
Then why would they be trying to get him?
Because they don't have a good backup.
And we do.
Cooper Rush won y'all 4 games.
He didn't. The defense did.
He's not our second string quarterback. He's not our second string quarterback. He's our third string quarterback.
Yeah, he's our third string quarterback right now.
Yeah.
We're talking about a guy who has only got 700 yards in passing.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay? It's potential.
He played what? 2 games?
No, I
You're
played
only
a couple
as good
more
as
than
your
that.
weakest part in each position, so it's like you gotta upgrade, man.
I laughed so hard when I heard that last night.
He's got.
And you can't tell me, like, you know, I like Will Grier a lot, but he hasn't been balling out all preseason.
No,
Played ass
last week was
all
ass.
preseason.
So it's just like you can't go and turn around. Oh, one game.
Happy.
You guys don't let
Beat
Dak get
somebody's
1
ass.
out of 3 games.
Yeah, Rashid just came back from a mountain beach.
It's that salt life, huh?
Yeah, that salt life's going to his head.
You get that corrosion. That's what happens with that metal in here.
All right, 2 minutes left. I'm getting that same feeling when I was driving up the road where I'm just kind of like dazed and you kind of go like this. Ooh.
By the time you know it, you're like, oh my God, it's like 3 miles. So it's like,
This will be Will Grier's job interview showcase.
Yeah.
You got that right. You got that right. Ugh. 28 of 34, 272 yards, 2 rushing TDs, 2 passing TDs. That's what, a QBR of about 158?
Will Grier is. He's
Like, I
been
like
in the league
Will.
for
I mean, I
a
like
few
him.
years. Well, I told you earlier, remember? I liked him more than Cooper Rush. He just didn't play well.
Seemed like a Washington move to me. Just ugh.
You know, maybe, yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll get him back on the practice squad.
Maybe.
You know? You never know. I've seen stranger things.
I don't think they would have had that long conversation with him if they were any idea of that, unless they said that in the conversation. Hey, we're going to, you know.
Nobody claims you're coming back here.
Right.
So, you know. It kind of freed him up, you know.
Okay, if Dak Prescott's a bad quarterback, then how come he's calling plays so good? Right. So much for the narrative that he can't read defenses. He seems butthurt. What, are we talking Rashid?
Looks like Mark's going to give him, you know.
He's practicing for the beginning of the
You know,
season.
I like pulling the Jerry Jones with Rashid, stirring some shit up.
Man, I appreciate everybody that's staying in here. I mean, there's like a couple of you guys here, but yeah, it's been a long preseason game. You know how these can be. You know, season right around the corner. You know, going to have a heck of a roster. Man, I'm excited to see it actually kind of get unleashed. There are some things that are questionable. I think, you know, the health. It's always about, you know, teams and can they stay healthy. So you have to have some kind of lady luck on your side.
1,124 players will be cut come Tuesday.
Yeah, everybody's talking about how bad Mozzie is.
Oh my God!
You got the Chiefs called the Cowboys and offered them a third rounder to trade up to the 26th
Oh,
spot.
nice.
Obviously, the Cowboys decided
Will
to
Greer's
stay and
over
select
300
Mozzie.
freaking yards.
There were rumors the Chiefs would have selected Mozzie Smith. So a lot of teams like them.
Will, hold the phone. Will Greer's over 300 yards tonight.
How about that?
Nice. Catch me outside. How about that?
Yeah, how about that? We gotta, listen, I would say we were in Canton. Let's get a bus for him.
Okay. I don't know about getting a bus for him.
Everybody's getting all worked up over at preseason.
In the Ring of
Help me, Rhonda.
Yeah, he's gonna be in the Ring of Honor before Jimmy Johnson. Jeez.
If we get past that curse, please.
So maybe you should tell him before every game, you're done after the game. And then after the game, when you light up the other team, just joking, you're back.
Yeah. Cooper, Cooper, can you come to my office and bring your playbook?
Giants will
Like
pick
Ender's
up
game.
Greer. That's what I said, Mark Hudson. I said the same thing. We play in week 1, pick them up. And drain his brain.
All right, we're kneeling on the ball. This thing is over, guys. That's it.
He's ecstatic.
Who, me? Yes. No, I didn't want to. Look, I've already had leg cramps tonight and stuff. I don't want to literally be falling asleep. And here I am on the mic. Passed out on the fucking mic.
It's been another fun time. We're getting better at this. It's tough when these games don't count, honestly.
And you don't know the guys.
There's a lot of all in between the yeah, exactly.
Oops.
You're not getting all emotionally like, you're all pissed off and yelling at the thing. Yeah, so that's gonna be
The
interesting.
next time you see me and Phil together, it's going to be a pre-game. What do we think's going to happen? Matchups.
Oh, hold on, no. What about next Saturday?
Oh wait, that's right. I was seeing if Mark.
I thought I was the one that was asleep. All right, so good people. Let me say thank you. Let me say thank you to Primetime and Game Time Phil. Definitely check out their channel, subscribe up. This time last week, they were burning their ass off. And so definitely check them out. I appreciate them being here and helping me through this tonight because I'm tired as fuck. Oh, man.
It's been fun. Everybody, look out for my video. I'm going to do it in the morning. I'm going to do my 53. I'm going to see what I can do. Check it out tomorrow. Other than that, I'll probably...
I appreciate everybody coming through as well, too, man. Yeah. It's like,
just get ready to roll. We got a lot coming.
All right. Appreciate you guys.
See who you say. So I'm gonna be tuning in there. Mark, I appreciate you coming through as well. And I'm interested to see what you're gonna be cooking each week, man. I know that's always a big topic, and I love seeing that. And you're gonna throw the slow cooker in the background and get more views than I get in my whole year. So yeah, you know it's right.
Yeah.
But no, man,
you're getting there, man. You're getting there.
See where they go.
It takes time, man. Remember, haven't been here as long as Pizzle, but I've been here for a long time, man. So it grows. Just takes time. All right. I appreciate you guys. Peace. And pull that. And for all you guys, I appreciate you guys going through the preseason. I apologize for me not being on my game. David Wiley, we were just talking about you, bro. Game 2 weeks. Need to know if you're going to be around, bro. Need to know if you're going to be around so we can start getting the menu together. But let me say from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate everybody being here. It's been, I'm just exhausted, I'll be honest. Literally did not go to bed last night working on the red brick house because I want to get it done and things. And I'm going to go to sleep. So for those Eagle fans out there, I appreciate you guys. But the next time we watch a game together, it's going to be for real.
Fuck them birds. Fly, Eagles, fly. Now we shoot those birds out of the sky. Stupid dumbasses managed to give up a 3rd and 30 to my sexy arm. Pathetic defense and team. No wonder I own those piece of shit frauds every damn year. Don't get me started on the fans. You boo me while I earned a respected award? Losing the Super Bowl was just karma for you fuckheads. I can't wait to drop 100 on your heads next season while being